think again. I've heard things that'll blow your mind. And now I think it's time you get the whole story. No.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war's been on. It's been on, it's dead wrong. You playing against the stack deck. Street life to life is walking on the third deck. Used to push a sick whip, used to have an ill crib. Now they got an ill bit. Single mother chasing bad kids on their own, cause Papa ain't home. A vicious cycle for the paper, like a high you chaser. Bags of dough, that's gone a week later. Back chasing blazing trails, using up favors, jeopardizing everybody that you know. Taking down empires when them whistles blow. Snitches a habit, know the rules, motherfucker. Everyone losers, cause there's prisons full of these suckers. There's a new world order. You think you free? Try crossing the border. Motherfucker, you'll get slaughtered. Decrease of populations, they stopping whole nations. These plans, they in motion. You cattle just waiting. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video to tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war's been on.
Life is crazy, it's hard and short. Gotta maintain to hold down the fort. Close round the Lord, waiting for the day of Armageddon. Be the final call. My sins don't compare to crimes committed by the gigantic empire. Lives are acquitted, cause they knew the right people. Lives are wicked. We've been advised, we visit this country despite our citizenship. I'm sick of this shit, we bigger than this. I feel like killing the bitch. Got the Statue of Liberty. Fuck the rhetoric you giving me. You can't take away from my pride and my dignity. Piece of Sahars, killing ignorance. Piece of my sick pop fam, we killing this. And my cliques distant from the rest. We stay brilliant on the mission to be the best.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war's been on.
Focus when I wrote this. Bang bang nizzles coming like a million locusts. I got that get the gab when I jab, when I mad, or when I stab shit up and maneuver. This ain't the sticks, this is the sewers. Real ghetto bricks, yeah. In Boston, the whites been in the jets. Crazy white boys like me get mad respect, passed down from generation to generation. I know the real deal situation. Bobby Bang Bang Neal, my real name. Lost you over the Atlantic Ocean. Frantic, Irish fanatic, MC Steel. Cause I'm so real. Got DAs buying our shit. Feds INS, suck my dick. Pass that shit quick. Can't believe I'm sparking Hailer with you hypocrites. Run your mouth, you piece of shit. Now you're gonna get dealt with legit. Kissing people's ass, trying to get rich.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war's been on.
People who attend Bilderberg are the most powerful leaders of every European and North American nation. You would consider representatives of the royalty, representatives of European Parliament, European commissioners, president of the European Central Bank, the World Bank, International Monetary Fund, Federal Reserve, top 50 CEOs of the world's most powerful corporations. And they're joined by the leading lights of the world mainstream media, Washington Post, New York Times, Time Magazine, Newsweek, The Economist, the Wall Street Journal, which is one of the reasons, again, most people have never heard of these buildings.
A lot to talk about.
Alex Pereira, fucking, I don't know why people fucking doubt that guy. I have no idea. I'll never understand it. Unless you watch, kickboxing, everything else, you would understand. But a lot of people don't. But there's a lot of fucking shit, man. Like, there's a lot of shit. I've never been ripped off in my life. Like, when I was a young kid, fucking selling drugs and shit, I was never ripped off in my life. We're all getting ripped off. Hardcore fight fans. It's like, I'm not sure of this shit, but, I've been thinking about it for a long time. It's like predetermined fights, predetermined winners. Like fucking Cub Swanson got robbed tonight. There's a lot of fucking shit. I'm glad I don't gamble. I take action during football season, but other than that, no, I don't gamble. I'm really good at blackjack and good at cards, and that's when I'll gamble when I'm in control. You know what I mean? Because I can read cards or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, you just know who certain people. You could bet on certain fucking things. You should, as long as you get good odds. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's certain guys like John Jones I would bet on, like Alex Pereira I bet on. You know what I mean? Like certain people I would bet on. But yeah, crazy fucking night in fights, man. Like good night in fights and some shit that needs to be talked about. You know what I mean? Fucking, I ain't scared to death to fucking say it. I ain't scared to death to fucking speak about it. I ain't scared to death about shit. It's just the bottom line. Bottom line. I'm still gonna be on probably like 5 days a week in the mornings or nights. I'm not sure yet. But and 2 channels too, not just the one. I got the other channel, and it's just cold with the AC in there because it's a little humid where we are in Boston. Boston Metropolitan. It's just, humid that time of year. I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot to talk about, man. I need to smoke another joint because I was pissed off certain fucking calls and shit. But the deal is, right, I know there's a lot of people out there that gamble, and they should never be losing certain fucking bets. I see people that with like huge parlays, like 8 fucking fight parlays, 10, 12 fight parlays, all because of an incompetent fucking judge. They lose their fucking money when they could have fucking doubled it. Vegas, I really feel like people need, someone needs to go there and fucking clean some fucking timepieces. I swear to God on everything I believe in, man. Like, it just seems like no one's got the balls these days. And the strongest, the most toughest, mentally, physically people make the least of the money, and the weakest motherfuckers make the most money. The promoters, they all set it up the way they want it. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. They run it, okay. But fighting, people get into fighting, right? Because they don't like team sports. They want to do it on their own. And let's face it, you got good trainers and stuff, so you kind of like a team, but it's you and there versus another man or another one, whatever, right? It's you breaking them physically, mentally, fucking whatever, right? There should never be fucking no bias from fucking judges and incompetence too. Like the incompetence, they never have that fucking answer for it. It's fucking bullshit. It's like the new mainstream fucking media. They lie right to you every fucking day. And people sit there and believe it. You know why? Because once you tell a lie long enough, people actually start to fucking believe it. And, I don't know, man. Like, I'd be livid if I was people that gambled and shit. I would be livid. That's fucking Vegas. Talking them through someone's ear or whatever the fuck. If it goes to the decision, this guy wins. Or this woman wins. You know what I mean? One or the other. I really believe that's fucking true. I already know about corruption in boxing. It goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? But usually the fighters and the fucking trainers are involved with it. You know what I mean? If, there's a heavy favorite and they can make fucking 10 times the amount of money they're already making, they'll take a dive. You know what I mean? Like, but some won't. You know what I mean? Some won't because they're legacy fighters. You know what I mean? Like Hagler, like fucking Ali definitely wasn't taking no fucking falls. You know what I mean? Because he had self-respect for himself. Who was it? Graziano, fucking Graziano, whoever fucking Robert De Niro played Raging Bull, right? Yeah, Rocky Graziano, right? I'm pretty sure it was Rocky Graziano. He never fucking listened to the mob, none of them. He ain't fuck. He goes, I ain't taking no fucking fall. You know what I mean? I know McNeely took a fall versus Tyson, not because he wasn't gonna win. Tyson was gonna win. It's just within fucking, what was it? The fuck was it? I think it was 90 seconds. Whenever the fight ended, whenever it was, TKO, whatever KO, it was like 3 seconds prior. So someone approached McNeely's fucking promoter or trainer and promoter and McNeely, I'm pretty sure. And you can listen to this right from the horse's mouth. I'll get it for you in a little bit. This is well known, you know what I mean? But this has been going through boxers since I was like 8, 9 years old. I knew this shit, and I knew the politics of the streets because of this. The fucking I was a product of my environment. There was a lot of fucking half of wise guys, and there was some real wise guys. You know what I mean? But I never took that oath because I'm not good at taking fucking orders. I'm not 100% Italian. I got 30% Sicilian Italian in me, and 60% Irish and fucking 10% German. So like I never had to kiss ass for union jobs, none of that fucking shit. It was offered to me because of credibility, respect, and fucking merit. You know what I mean? These people these days, a lot of them, like they fake it till they make it. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach. But at the same time, like they'll get exposed. They always do. People do shit for fame. It drives me nuts. You know why? Because fame is the fucking most stupidest thing you could wish for. It's the most stupidest fucking thing you could wish for. You'll never have peace of mind again. You be famous, in your city or whatever the fuck, and do good things for people and shit like that for the right reasons and shit like that. But yeah, being ghetto fabulous, all that shit, I've been there. Trust me, I was ghetto fabulous. I drive around my expeditions, my fucking GSXIs, my gold fucking Cadillacs, SLSs, all that shit. Thinking I'm the shit, but knowing I'm the shit at the same time back then. You know what I mean? It's just fucking, it just brings heat to you. You know what I mean? And there's so many fucking haters. But people weren't going to fucking talk shit in front of me. I'm sure they talk behind my back, a fucking asshole, he's got all the power. I don't give a fuck. I helped all those people with fucking union jobs and everything. I got 50 fucking 3 people in the union. That's unheard of. You know what I mean? And my ex fucking business manager used to come in wherever I was, sit with my, friends. A lot of them are dead now, way too young. But he would walk in and said, "Capo regime." He'd point at me, "Capo regime," and all my friends would be like, "Yep." And meanwhile, half of my friends are fucking older than me. You know what I mean? 3, 4 years older than me. So yeah, I know a lot about fighting. I know, honestly, I know a lot about fighting. I've been fighting since fucking first grade. No bullshit. Like early 70s. Born in 71. So whenever I was in first grade, I was fighting in first grade. And I grew up with a bunch of fucking savages, really tough kids, tough fucking neighborhood. And watching fucking Marvin Hagler. I'm fucking 8, 9 years old, like watching boxing. You know what I mean? I'm not into fucking WWF, WWE, any of that shit. I understand why people watch it. I get it. It's entertainment. I'm not shitting on it. It's just, I don't like predetermined fucking winners. I like people going in there and fighting. Whoever fucking wins. You know what I mean? No fucking, they're making enough fucking money. Everyone's making enough money. Once people start getting greedy and start fucking drinking their own Kool-Aid or liquid courage or whatever the fuck it is, it's a fucking problem. It's a problem for the fight game. I guarantee I get 5, 10 guys I know, right? With myself, right? I go down to fucking Vegas. I promise Dana White wouldn't be talking like a gangster and fucking any of them down there. They wouldn't be talking like gangsters. I guarantee it. But unfortunately, I don't live that life no more. But they want to fucking, test the theory. I'll fucking do it. You know what I mean? They want to fucking see if it's possible. Well, yeah, it's definitely possible. I could guarantee fucking to you that it's possible. No law involved, no nothing. No nothing. Just real motherfuckers. And you definitely don't want us coming down there to fucking get these fucking mixed martial arts unionized and all kinds of shit. Jake Paul, you want to unionize fucking mixed martial arts and shit? Well, I'll fucking help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll bring some real savages from the Northeast, because the Northeast is where all the real savages are. I'll tell you right fucking now. Everyone thinks they're killers, this and that, fucking all this shit. You ain't gonna kill nobody to fucking make them fucking do what you want them to do. It's very simple. It's very fucking simple. When you're a problem solver and you solved a lot of fucking problems for some really fucking people with power, right? You know these things, you know what I mean? Everyone has a price and everyone has a fucking breaking point, and some people just can't hack it. You know what I mean? It's really the fucking truth. If you grew up in a golden era like I did, you would understand this shit. It's all right if you didn't. You know what I mean? That's fine. No one asks when to be born. You know what I mean? It's not you. You know, I just feel bad for the people who fucking gamble and for the fight fans. They know it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Everyone knows it's bullshit. Like certain fucking shit. It's just bullshit. We all know. We all know who won fights because we watch enough fucking fights. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. We all know. They kept me silent for fucking 23 minutes. Imagine that fucking shit. They don't like when I fucking talk the truth. It's fairly good. If you're on, of course I'm on Wi-Fi. Try plugging in your router or move closer to it. What the fuck is this? Man, they don't like it when I talk the truth, man. No. What the fuck? Can you believe this shit? Can you believe this shit? Can you believe this fucking shit? Can you believe this shit? I can't fucking believe this shit. Hey, what are you gonna fucking do? I don't know. Hold on. Let me. Is it working? Hello. Yeah, it is working. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like once I said fucking timepieces and this and that, like I'm gonna on there and do that fucking right now. Stop. Like I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm just saying people should be pissed off. That's all. That's all. People should be pissed off. And I'll show you why. Like, you know what I mean? This happens too fucking much, man. This happens too much. Let me see if it's fucking working. I know it's working on StreamYard. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck. All right, I don't want to hear fucking echoes. Yeah, it's working. All right, it's back to working. All right, so anyways, let me see if I can do it like this so I can show you guys screen better. All right, let me see here. I'll go boom. Yeah, this will work. I need to calm down. There we go. Boom. Shit. All right, I know this. What the fuck is going on? They stopped me a fucking again? They stopped me again? StreamYard. Stop playing games or YouTube. I mean, the fuck? It's not part of StreamYard. If it's anymore, it's YouTube. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking thing? Let me see. It's working. Yeah, it's working, I think. Yeah, it's working. All right. So, Savage Ink picks, right? Am I 167 fucking episodes into this? Just to show you people, you know, all right, since last night, right? Let me see. PFL 9-11. My picks are really good. 480th out of 1281. Yeah, there's some good pickers on fucking Tapology. Shout out to Tapology. I always hashtag use Tapology, and I always shout you out. Roach for McCrory last night. McCurry last night from Ireland. 8-9 in boxing, all right? 8-1. My boxing picks are like 90% They're up there. I'll go on fucking boxing. I'll show you right on there. UFC 303, 9 out of 12. What was that? 9-3. That's really good. 1383 out of almost 69. Yeah, almost 7,000 people. 1389. So yeah, you know what? We'll go with this first. UFC. I thought Cub Swanson definitely won that fucking fight. That's what I'm talking about. It's like shit like that. Good for you, Pfeiffer, for getting back in the winning column. Silva, tough kid. Jordan, you're a tough kid. You just need to work on something, brother. I don't know what it is, but you got to work on something. You are skilled. Good job by Talbot. But this guy had like 4 straight losses, if I remember correctly. Robinson, good job. Happy retirement to you, Michelle Watson Gomez. You deserve it. The Karate Hottie. The Savage, Julian Robinson, you just keep getting better. I don't like people that talk shit about the fighters. Like, I call Conor McTappin because he fucking tapped to Khabib after talking all that shit. Yeah, after talking all that shit, you should be able to fucking back it up or be humble enough to say you were fucking wrong or something. I don't know. All I know is the people I grew up with, Irish, and I'm Irish, right? 60%, 30% Sicilian, and 10% German, right? From my shitbag grandfather on my mother's side, right? I know for a fact, like, quitting, it's not even in our fucking mindset. The people I grew up with, anyways, you know what I mean? But all these fights, this is a pretty good fight. I knew Lock Dog is a fucking animal. Oliveira, Ricky Simon's a really tough kid. There's levels to this shit. And any real person that's fought and, you know, hardcore fans, even if they didn't fight, they know there's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? This kid, fucker Oliveira, is really tough, man. He hurt his fucking leg, I think, at the end of the first or second round or whatever it was. He kept kicking with the other leg, you know what I mean? And dominating. But Simon, you know, back to the drawing board, my man. You know, anyone that gets in that cage or a ring has balls. Believe me, they got courage. And people that talk shit about them on their live streams and shit, I'll say it right there, fucking face, if I got something to fucking say. I don't know if everyone else that does live streams about fucking MMA and fucking boxing and all this shit would. I don't know if they would all. I don't know if all of them would. I really don't know. We should test that fucking theory. We should test that theories. Who's the realest and the rawest motherfuckers doing this shit? You know why? Because we need more real people. Everybody in every promotion kisses ass. I've never kissed ass on jobs ever in my life. I would have never worked at those jobs if I had to kiss ass. Fuck that. I don't care what anyone fucking says either. That's fucking mentality you should have. Everyone should have. No one should be high. That's why we have unions. That's why we have unions. This kid, I thought actually Hernandez held his own defensively through a lot of fucking jiu-jitsu and fucking a lot of fucking submissions. He got out of him. You know, he did good, really good. Hernandez, keep your head up, dude. You're a fucking tough kid. You refuse to lose. You a lot of scrambling. That was like, people love BJJ and grappling. They would love that. They love that fight. Arlovsky, I thought you won this fight, and they should have gave you the win, but those fucking biased and fucking stubborn, they can never let go of a grudge or something. Like, I can see not letting go of a grudge if, you know, someone was a pedophile and raped your kids or something, or anything. You know what I mean? Like that, like morally bad. You know what I mean? Or someone called you a rat when you're not a fucking rat or something, and you did time, a lot of time, and because you have enough self-respect, or you weren't telling your dead friends, or even your dead enemies, or even alive enemies. Like, if you get involved in that life, right, you could never fucking tell. It's a fucking sin. I bet your God's gonna fucking come down on you when you pass away. Like the people that cooperated, you know what I mean? Like that's just as bad as being a pedophile. Loyalty is a huge, huge fucking character trait. You don't have no loyalty. If you're behind people's backs and talking shit, and then you fucking talk nice to their face, you're a fucking coward. And I guarantee, right? It's not going to go. I know there's always someone tougher, right? But I've yet to fucking meet him in 53 fucking years. I've yet to fucking meet him. How many people can say it fucking now? What do you think? There's people in the streets and people out here in the United States and every country in the world that couldn't beat a fucking championship boxer or a championship fighter in a fight? Of course they can. I ain't fucking definitely fucking have plenty of confidence in myself with any fucking man. So that's just me. I'm not being cringe. It's just the truth, you know? Yeah, sure. When we're in elementary school and, you know, going middle school, well, junior high, but Right when I was going to junior high, they call it middle school. They started calling middle school reg and probably just 2.5, all that bullshit, right? No sports no more in fucking middle school. Here I go again, middle school. But that's what it's called these days anyways. Still, that's out in 82 or 83 or something like that, or somewhere there. 80, yeah. 80, 82, 83. 80, 82 or 83, or in between those years. Because that's why I was like a year prior, 2 years prior to going junior high, I found out about it. I was like, oh, we only got a year left, 5th grade instead of fucking 6th grade in elementary. So that's how I knew about it. So, you know, all I ever did was play baseball and fucking street hockey and football and basketball during the summer, you know, always sports. And I listen to music at night. So those were my dreams. That's why I became a criminal when I moved 12 blocks away from where I grew up. And that was just a product of my environment. But I loved fucking, you know, growing up there from age 10 till fucking still 12 blocks away, actually, you know, back where I fucking grew up the first 10 years of my life. So it's all good, you know what I mean? But I would never, I have no regrets. That, you know, a lot of stand-up fucking guys, a lot of tough guys, but there was a lot of stand-up guys right from this neighborhood that fucking hung there. Actually, that went to bat for me because I was a young kid and they were all older, you know what I mean? And my friends were all older. So, yeah, like I'll never forget my friends, you know what I mean? Even the ones that I don't talk to today, because, you know, there's reasons, you know what I mean? And not because of me, because of them. And they fucking know it. And I can't stand weak motherfuckers either. So I'm not talking about strength. I'm talking about weak-minded motherfuckers. So, and people that aren't fucking proven. You know what I mean? They ain't proven. When shit gets real, people, you're going to find out. You're going to find out who the real ones are. You might just be fucking surprised. You know what I mean? Who the fucking ones that will sell you out and they'll sell the whole fucking family out. A lot of scumbags out there. Happy Hall of Fame, Michelle Watson, Gomez. Let's get to something like more positive here. Peyton, I'm sorry about the rant. I just ran. I have a fucking head injury. I fell out my back stairs in 2003. April 2003. I was out on bail for a union thing about loyalty, right? For my ex-business manager who lost his job because, you know, egos on prosecutors. You know what I mean? So thank God I got about 4 judges that are good friends of mine. I don't ever have to worry about them setting me up because I don't do shit wrong. They're like 8 years to 29, 20 fucking, almost 30 years, or even over 30 years fucking late. Well, it can't be 30. Yeah, it can't be 30 years because I'm only 53. So, yeah, my first 25, 28, 29 years of my life, I was too comfortable in chaos. You know what I mean? I still am comfortable in chaos. It's just I don't fucking live that life for a long, long fucking time. Became a family man, you know, with my kids. You know, I don't want my kids to grow up like I did. That's all. I don't gotta explain myself, but you know what? Real recognize real, and real motherfuckers know that's really the fucking truth. Peyton Talbot, fucking tough kid. I think this kid had a couple losses, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I already went through these, right? Yeah. Cub Swanson, you definitely won that fight, dude. Feely, you definitely did not win this fight. Be happy you got a fucking a W on your fucking on your record, dude. But this guy did not lose that fight, and I thought the original Pitbull, him. People used to avoid this guy when I was watching fucking the UFC and Pride and all that shit. Strike Force and back, you know, 93 and prior, you know, and until now, you know what I mean? But people are avoiding this motherfucker. He did enough to win, you know what I mean? He definitely did enough to win. This guy just got chinned like a couple months ago. So he was hesitant. I know he was hesitant. But Arlovsky, brother, you need to retire, brother. You know what I mean? Start teaching, you know, younger and older people how to fucking, you know, fight mixed martial arts. Because you're a fucking savage, dude. You look better than he does. And he's a young fucking fighter. And I'm not shitting on this guy at all. Boudet. He's a good fucking fighter. As a heavyweight, can't have a big stomach. You can't. Yeah, I know you're big. I've been fucking 325. I go show you pictures with my stomach out, and I was trying to hide it with a long fucking shirt, not tuck up my fucking t-shirts and shit, right? But who tucks in their fucking t-shirts anyways, right? But I'm just saying, I get them longer. You know what I mean? I was just fooling myself. And that was only for a year or two. You know, not even. I don't even think it was 2 years, but whatever it was a real short time in my life where I was like 325 pounds. I'm like, man, I felt disgusted of myself. But I don't know. I was 260 before, and I didn't have a big stomach. You know what I mean? Fucking jacked. You know what I mean? Just from lifting weights in my younger years. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just think it's a bad look as a fucking fighter. Like, you need to fucking come in shredded. You know what I mean? You're never going to lose that strength you got. If you're doing roids, you might. But if you earn that fucking strength, you're not going to lose it. With body weight training, you'll maintain it. You'll always be stronger. You'll always be faster. You'll always keep that strength. You might even be stronger. You'll be stronger. What's it called? You'll be stronger with body weight strength. Longer cardio-wise, like holding grips and stuff. You'll be stronger with body weight. And all these other trainings, you know, without weights. Weights are good if you want to bulk up and put on like 10 pounds of fucking muscle or fat, you know what I mean? But you will get bigger. Muscle you'll put on if you train, you know, the right way, correct way, you know what I mean? And you eat the right foods and eat like 4 or 6 small meals a day, you know what I mean? That's how you do it in bodybuilding. But I just never wanted to be a bodybuilder. I definitely wanted to get big and strong and all that shit. And that's what I did. You know what I mean? Really young, like 13, 14, 15, yeah, all those years. And then I went to DYS for the second time. No. When I went to Doctor's Hospital in Rhode Island, I think it was, right in 85, 86, when I was out of control, you know, I had probation officers. Shout out to Don, shout out to Bob, my intensive and probation officer in my regular probation officer. So I had 2 probation officers, right? Same court, right? But at 13, 14 years old. But they were really good to me and shit, you know, good dudes, you know what I mean? Still to this day, I talk to them once in a while, you know what I mean? So yeah, good people, real good people. Always have my back. Why the fuck was I bringing up them? Oh yeah. So anyways, my mother and my fucking probation officer did the tough love shit on me because a week or 2 in fucking DYS wasn't fucking doing it, any of that shit. So the Brockton Y, Rosendale fucking taunt, any of that shit wasn't working. You know what I mean? And so they put me in fucking Doctor's Hospital for 21 or 28 days. This year's 85, 86 when the ball went through Buckner's legs. When the Mets fucking got fucking lucky or Buckner fucking just choked and they won the World Series. They won that game. And all we needed was 1 out. And then they won it the next game, I'm pretty sure, in game 7. We would have won it right there in game 6. With 1 out. You know, we just needed 1 more out. The ball, you know, anybody knows this, go watch it if you don't. The Red Sox versus the Mets, game 6. I think it was the 9th inning, and Mets guy hit the ball. I forget who it was. Buckner playing first base for the Sox. It was just a slow ground ball. It wasn't even fast, nothing. It was just slowly bouncing. He puts this thing. His technique was wrong and everything, but he just thought it was an easy ball to get, and it went right through his legs. There was a guy in second. That guy scored, and the other guy went to fucking second or third. I forget the guy that hit the ball. So we were winning by 1 run or 2 runs, and then they fucking whatever it was. Then they fucking knocked that other guy home. They tied it and won it. And we had to go to fuck it. We played game 7 and we lost. I think we were up game 3 games to 2 or something like that. Yeah, we were definitely up. Because if we got that out, we would have won the World Series. And that was the first time since fucking the Great Bambino, the curse of the The Curse of the Great Bambino. But that was all fixed right there. 03, 04, 07, 08, and then we got it in 2010, I think, in 2013, 14, the year Boston marathon bombings. We won it that year. It's always funny. Even 2011, it's not funny at all, actually, but it's horrible fucking times, right? Terrorist pieces of shit, right? But it's weird. During the marathon, Be Strong, Boston Strong, that all started with the Boston Marathon bombings, and here in Boston Metropolitan, right there, fucking 3 miles away, not even 3 miles away from Boston, the line of Boston. I'm just a city in Quincy, Southwest Quincy, 13 boroughs, right? But I live in Southwest Quincy. That's just like 3 miles away from Dorchester, the line, Boston, Quincy line. I don't know why we're not Boston. Maybe back in the horsey buggy days and shit like that. It was just more feasible to be in your own city, I guess, like that. I don't fucking know. I don't know the reason for that. I really don't. But what the fuck was I saying? So remember, when I say I laid it on my head, it fractured my skull in 2003. Bringing my German Shepherds up the back stairs, I grabbed the railing halfway up. I went over my 2 big dogs, landed fucking 14 feet vertically on that. 50-50 chance to live. They cut my head open, fucking peeled it back my skull, started bleeding in my brain, stapled it back together. I woke up 2 days fucking later. I was home 5 days after that. They wanted me to go upstairs for 3 to 9 months while I was out in bail for the union thing with my ex-business manager and my other co-defendant who OD'd a week prior to our pretrial. Yeah, me and my ex-boss could have walked out because his lawyer had a deal like we blame it on Stevie Sigliano, right? Rest in peace, my man, my brother. His father trained me. Like I love Stevie because in first grade, I used to play with him in third grade, like sports before fucking school, and I knew him. All my friends were like older, second and third grade, and all my friends in my grade, I liked them all too. I hung around after school and before school. I wasn't hanging with those people except to play street hockey and shit. That was it. But or if I got fucking stressed out with all the fucking craziness with my older friends, it would just I'd hang out with my friends from school and shit. They're all good kids from school, you know what I mean? My grade, they're all good kids. Just I like growing up with the older kids, you know what I mean? And it brings back memories. It's when I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, damn. But Arlovsky, I wish he would retire. But what did he say one time I seen him on a video? He's talking on the phone to somebody, and he's sitting in a reclining chair, and someone's interviewing him. I think like on fucking during the shutdown or something. And he's like, "Oh, why should I retire? I get to fight, do something I like to do. I make fucking 50, 100,000. I make a lot of money to come there and fight. Why not? I like to fight. I understand." But you can see his skills eroding, because not that they're eroding, he'll always have those skills. It's just he's not as fast. He's not as vicious as he used to be, because it takes a lot out of you fighting. You know what I mean? Over the years, he has more fights than fucking most people, right? Let's see how many fights Arlovsky got. I don't know the exact numbers. I kind of remember the amount of fights, but he has a lot of fucking fights. 34 and 24. So he has 58 fights, no contest. So he has 60 fights in pro mixed martial arts. And I'm sure he has a lot more than that in the amateurs too. So that's a lot of fights. A lot of fights. For UFC, like for mixed MMA, that's a lot of fucking fights. 10 KOs in the first round, 10 TKOs in the first round, 12 wins, 12 losses, TKO and KOs, right? So 50% of his losses were KO, because he's a fucking, I don't know if he started out at middleweight. I'll find out in a couple of minutes. We'll go down and see his record, right? Submissions, 3 subs in the first round, 9% of his wins. 3 losses, 13% of his losses were submissions, right? Decisions, 11 unanimous decisions, 3 split majority decisions, 41%. 11 unanimous decisions. All right. 7 unanimous decisions. Out of those 9 lost, 14 and 9 were decisions. You had 9 losses, 7 unanimous, and 3 split majorities decisions. And we all know that the fucking judges, they were going, making rules as they went on. You know what I mean? Back in those days. Oh, fuck. All right, it's still there, I think. Let me see if that screen moves. I know it is. Yeah, I guess it is, right? All right, yeah. So like 14 and 9, 3 and 3 with submissions, 17 and 12 with KOs and TKOs, 14 wins and 9 losses with decisions. So pretty good fucking record. Like 34 and 24. And a lot of these losses came in the past fucking 5, 6, 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? All is like his first fucking 5 or 8 years, people were avoiding this fucking guy. Believe me, they were avoiding fighting this guy. I'm sure there's a few that weren't, you know what I mean, in the UFC at the time, but most of them were. 23 and 18 with the UFC. 2000 to 2024, so 24 years in the UFC. Wow. 1 no contest. 39% KOs, TKOs with wins. 44% with losses, KOs, TKOs. Go figure, light heavyweight, right? Knockout power. He had it too. Submissions 2, 9%. Wins. Submissions, right? 17%, 3 losses by submissions in the UFC, right? Decisions, 12, 52% in the UFC, 7 losses, 1 against them, 39% for losses, and no disqualifications. Strike Force, now I haven't seen that logo in so long, but 3 losses. He was 0-3 in Strike Force too, from 2009 to 2011. That's like after his prime in the UFC. You know what I mean? Like he went, so he was in the UFC, then he went to Strike Force. They probably gave him more money for those fucking 2-3 years, whatever the fuck it was. But 0-3, Strike Force. Most of the fucking Strike Force fighters are now fucking veterans in the fucking UFC right now. Like everyone thought the fucking Strike Force was fucking like weak, and like people think Bellator fucking fighters are weak. It's not even fucking true. It's not even close to fucking true. 67%. Wow, he lost fucking KOs. Okay. 33% decision. So he had 2 KOs and decision loss in Strike Force 2009, 2011. This is after his prime, people. This is definitely after his fucking prime. People avoiding this motherfucker when he first came to the UFC. 2008, 2009, he was in Affliction. That's right. Okay, 1 win, 1 loss there. World Series of Fighting. 2 wins, 1 loss. 100% KO. He got KO'd both times in Affliction. He KO'd somebody and then got KO'd or TKO'd, somebody. World Series of Fighting. He had 1 decision loss, 1 decision win, and 1 KO win. Strike Force, he was 0-3 and 23 and 18 in the UFC, and a lot of this was after his prime. In the beginning, like from Affliction and to the UFC. Let me see, where the fuck was he? Yeah. So for 7 years, he's a fucking problem in the UFC. He had he was the first one, I think, with fangs in his mouth guard. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was just a scary motherfucker back then. You know what I mean? Like more so than a lot of guys. You know what I mean? Martin Boudet, his last loss. I actually thought if they would have gave him this one, I would have hoped he would have retired. And we were talking about that earlier in the animal room. we all had the same sentiments, you know what I mean? And, you know, in the host, you know what I mean? We all felt the same way. But I thought he did win it. Did enough to win. Canceled bout, Martin Budet, so he did get this fight. Oh, yeah. When was that? Oh, okay, 6:15. So that was a fight night, right? Yeah, that would have been a fight night, I'm pretty sure. Or that was Saudi Arabia, but I forget, actually, to be honest with you. I watched so many fucking fights. All right, lost Waldo Cortez. I know he had like 4 losses, but unanimous decision, left hook, the ground strikes. Yeah, that was last year. So he took enough time. Enough time off my fucking nose. Just keeps fucking running. No, it's not a nose at all either. Rear naked choke, he lost. So submission, he got knocked out. A unanimous decision, he lost. And a split decision, he lost. But he beat Jake Collier. Prior to that, Jared Bandera, Carlos Felipe, Chase Sherman. Lost to Tom Aspinall, rear naked choke, round 2, minute 9, round 2. Beat Tanner Boza. Beat Philip Lins. Felipe Lins, right? Yeah. Lost to Rosenstruck on the Masvidal Diaz card. Beat Ben Rothwell. Lost Augusto Sakai. How the fuck do you pronounce that guy's last name? Because I remember this guy really well. I should be able to say this guy's name easy, but I can't for some reason. I'm sorry, dude. Augusto. Walt Harris overturned a no contest. That was on the Jones Augustin too, and Jones just destroyed him in the second round. Walt Harris, I don't know what happened there. I was probably too preoccupied with the Jones fucking fight. Shamil, Ty Tabas, he lost both those guys still. But I just want to say Stefan Struve, another fucking legend. All right, so check this out. Watch. In the beginning. Oh, so M1 European Championships. Okay. Let me see. UFC. So here's the first UFC right there. Aaron Brink, who was 3-1 at the time, or 8-3-0. I don't know. I think this was Arlovsky's record. No, it wasn't his record. Or maybe it was. I don't fucking know. It doesn't even matter. But the losses and the wins are right there. Peter Rizzo, Rodriguez, Rico Rodriguez, Vladimir. So he beat Ian Freeman. Punches. Tim Sylvia. Come on. We all know who this is. Win Achilles lock, right? Wesley Carrera. Punches. Justin Elios. Punches. Paul Buentello. Round 1. Punch. Not punches. Punch. Lost to Tim Sylvia twice in a row. Unanimous decision. Second one. That was a war. Punches round 1. But he beat Tim Sylvia too, right? Right, yeah. Achilles lock, yeah. So, he fought all these said that guy was a fucking savage. Marcio Cruz, Fabricio Verdum, right? Come on, look at these guys. Jake O'Brien, Ben Rothwell. These guys were all good back then, right? Roy Nelson, he lost to Fedor, round 1. Who didn't lose to Fedor? Affliction, Elite XC, yeah. Affliction, yeah, Striker. So he was bouncing in and out. Antonio Silva, yeah, just Travis Fulton, Ray Lopez, right? Tim Sylvia, no contest, illegal soccer kick. 1 FC, Pride of the Nation. I don't even know how that's fucking feasible. Didn't they allow soccer kicks in fucking 1FC? I know they do now. When they're in fucking Japan and shit. Like, I don't know. Devin Cole, Mike Hayes. Yeah, like, look at the guys this guy's fought. Like Travis Brown, Frank Mir. Frank Mir was an animal. Still is. Stipe Miocic lost punches round 1. Okay. Alistair Overeem. Okay. Who hasn't lost Alistair Overeem? Reem. Come on. Head kick and punches. That's when, like, I think he was like one of the first, like, really good kickboxers that come into the UFC. Reem's good fucking people. He'll always be a legend in my book. Francis Ngannou, he lost to Francis Ngannou. Yeah, that's when you can see the decline. You know what I mean? Tybora, he beat Stefan Struve again. Look at these cards, like fucking Cyborg. I just saw Fight Night 120, Junior Albini. Yeah, he's fought so many really good guys. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, the guy was avoided. He was really avoided for a little while. I just, how old is he? Yeah, he's born in 79, so he's fucking 8 years older than me. Like, I was born in 71. That's when I first started seeing fucking, in 79, 78, 79 was when I first started seeing fucking Hagler. Rest in peace, marvelous Marvin Hagler. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. But isn't he from fucking Russia? I thought he was from Russia all those years. Or is he born in Belarus? Okay. All right. Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker, this dude, man. I think it's time to hang it up, brother. Why you gonna fucking, you don't want to have a losing fucking more, you know. I don't know. That's up to you, brother. Only you know. Only you know, pal. Only you know. But I fucking respect you, dude. And I just thought Boudet, you know, he's younger, right? Up and coming, right? Whatever. I think he's in the top 15, I think, or top 10. I'm not even sure. I know he got chinned his last fight, and he's got skills. You know what I mean? If he took his training more seriously, heavyweights did, like some of them other than John Jones and, you know, Cyril Gahn and all these guys that come in real good fucking shape all the time, that train year round for the most part. I just wish they would train harder. Pitbull looked fucking better than fucking Boudet, like fighting wise. He didn't have a big belly, nothing. And I know, let's face it, some of these guys that are fucking 265, walk around 300 pounds, they're just big boned, you know what I mean? But look at Overeem. Even though he's on juice, you can still get the fucking 8-pack without juice and shit. It's just a lot of training. I already went over this. Fucking right. Yeah, I already went over this. Okay. I already went over these. Yep. Cub, I thought you want to fight for. Good job getting back on the fucking you know, the winning fucking track. I heard he was sick. He said, he goes, I was sick. Not during the, I think it was during the week or a couple weeks ago. I heard him saying he was sick even when he went on the Joe Rogan Experience, right? Joe Rogan podcast. He was sick there, and and I could verify that there was like there's something going around that'll hurt you for like a month. Because I was sick like fucking. Sometimes I still wake up feeling like shit a little bit, but I just push my way through it. But not as bad as it was for the first, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks. So I could definitely verify there was something. I hardly ever get sick. That shit. I guess pine's really bad this year for people with allergies, and I might just have allergies now that I'm getting older. So who fucking knows? I don't fucking know. All I know is I wake up every morning feeling fucking great. Then I woke up feeling like shit. And I was training while I was doing that. So, like, it just, you know, I think I was overtraining, and I don't think that fucking helped either. But Joe Pfeiffer, good job. Mark Andre, Barrios, don't worry about it, dude. You're a fucking tough kid. You'll bounce back, dude. MVP, I knew he wasn't like all Ian Gary said he was going to do to you. I knew that wasn't the case. You know what I mean? Elite striker, even with bare knuckle fighting, he couldn't use his legs, couldn't use his kicks, couldn't use his fucking flying knees, couldn't use elbows, any of that shit. He needs space to work, fucking MVP. He's a fucking dangerous fucking dude, believe me. And great takedown defense too. And Gary, if you knocked him out or fucking whatever, right? I would have said, all right, I was wrong about you, and Gary. You know what I mean? But I think you're just average, bro. I think you're just on a little fucking run, and you're trying to be someone you're not. There's only one Conor McGregor, and he did great. Here's the thing with Conor McGregor. He would actually stand in the pocket and fight with you. He had balls to fight. You know what I mean? I might call him McTapping only because I didn't like him tapping. What could be after talking all that shit with Khabib, I would have just went to sleep if I was Conor. You know what I mean? And go out on your shield. You know what I mean? But you're only gonna wake up 3-5 seconds later, and you're not gonna have no brain cell damage because it's fucking KOs. It's fucking KOs. You know that's where you get the fucking damage. You know what I mean? And even that you might not get that much damage. It all depends on who you are. You know what I mean? Yoel Romero, he heals up right away, right after you fucking. They say that guy's a fucking superhuman or something. Doctor said that. I'm pretty sure that's a true story too. My fucking nose, man. What's that at the tip of my nose? I don't know what the fuck it is. Yeah, so MVP, man. I don't know. A lot of hug fest by Ian Gary. You know what, Ian Gary? Fight IQ wise, you were smart not to fucking stand there and try to fucking trade with fucking Michael Venom Page because he's a point fighter in karate and he hits people with bad intentions. Go look at his fucking all the guys he's fucking knocked out. Go look how vicious they were. He's definitely not trying to fucking just beat you. He's trying to hurt you. And then there's all on it after because he knows they're trying to hurt him. Look, he's not a big guy. He's tall. He's lean, long. But he's not all muscle. You said you're 10 times stronger than this and that. Maybe you could do more bench presses or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. All I know, size don't mean shit in fights. You want to be lean. You want to be mean. You want to be fast. And you want to have that fucking little crazy in you too. If you really think about all the elite champions out there that stayed champion for a long time, those were all people with demons or rough upbringings and fucking, you know, really hard punches and really hard kickers and shit. That comes from fucking shit in your life. That's fucking demons in your life, man. You know, that I know that's how I got it was a lot of fucking training and shit, obviously, but I was throwing baseballs really good, and hitting balls and fucking really good eye-hand coordination and a lot of speed. I think it was just speed God gave me as a gift, and I just translated that into everything I did. I was really fast. I'm still in fucking fast, even with all my fucking injuries. It's amazing. I don't know how the fuck. I think it's because he's doing. And Gary, if you won tonight by dominantly, like you said you were, you just got a decision that, by all fucking counts, I think he outstruck you in this fight. Actually, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, someone fucking leave it in the comments later or whatever the fuck. I'm not sure. You see something. I'm not sure if you're fucking I think he outstruck fucking him and Gary. But control time and shit like that, takedowns, whatever. I think there was I think he had one or two. And he fought his way out of it. And he did have some submission attempts and Gary, but he didn't do no damage to fucking this guy at all. At all. And it's to win a fight is damage, right? That's the criteria, right? It's damage, right? If you fucking laying and praying and crotch sniffing and shit, and I know you weren't crotch sniffing. I know you were looking for the fucking submission. That's MVP ain't gonna fucking panic. He's gonna stay cool, calm, collective, and he's gonna fight the hands, and he knows exactly what to fucking do. So you didn't fucking overdo nothing. Like the way you talk, dude, I know you have to have that fucking mindset. I know you have to be conceited. I know that, like, what people think is conceited. But you talk about Neil Magny, I never had a problem with you till you talked about Neil Magny like that, because Neil Magny's a class act. It's the only reason I started like not liking you and shit. And I don't like, being 60% Irish and 30% Sicilian and proud of all the Italians and Irish and all the other cultures I grew up with, proud of their fucking heritages and shit like that. I don't know. I always say, like, people that are Italian and Irish that come to America, those are the ones with balls and fucking will never give up on themselves. You know what I mean? Some of them, obviously, there's always some fucking bad ones that fucking, fold. But in an octagon, in a fight, in a fucking ring, whatever, takes a lot of balls to get in there. Takes a lot of, I don't know, nerves or whatever, mental fortitude, whatever it is, right? To perform good. Because there's guys in gyms that are fucking killers. I've seen it too myself. And then they go and fight in front of a bunch of fucking people and they fucking freeze up or whatever. I don't fucking know. Never had that problem, but I'm just being honest. Like anyone will tell you this. It's really true. There's really good guys in gyms, and then there's guys that could, that could just perform in front of a lot of people or under high stress situations or whatever the case. They could keep their butterflies in their fucking in check, whatever it is, their fear or whatever, whatever it is. But Michael Venom Page, pretty good job, dude. Whoever thinks Bellator champs and fucking really good guys over there can't come over to UFC and compete and do very well and become champions, you're highly mistaken. Usman Nurmagomedov, the lightweight champion over there, could come over here and be a fucking problem, a real problem. And not only that, there's so many more. Patchy Mix, there's so many of them. There's at least 8, 9, 10. Obviously not as much as the UFC, but there's fucking definitely fucking more than 2 handfuls of guys that can come over here and do very fucking well right off the bat. Right off the fucking bat, they can hang with anyone. Macy Chiasson, right? It's not Chiasson, right? It's Chiasson, right? Defeats Myra Bueno Silva round 2 because of a cut, right? That was because of a cut or something. I remember. I thought they were gonna allow you to keep fighting, but then they called it again. Like, I don't know, 2 seconds later. The doctors seemed incompetent to me. Anyways, let me see. Delice beats Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith, I respect you from the John Jones fight when you fucking didn't take the belt, when he illegally fucking hit you, but we all know he's beating your fucking ass. It's not like you can say he wasn't beating your ass. You know what I mean? If you were keeping up with him and it was close and then he did that, then it would be different. But he was beating your fucking ass the whole fucking fight. And I'm glad you didn't go out like that, like a chump. So right then, I always respect you. I always will. You're always a nice guy. You know what I mean? But I just, when your foot's halfway in, commentating for the, UFC and ESPN, right? And yeah, you're on a pretty successful podcast with Michael Bisping, who's a fucking savage too. You'll always be known as a savage. And you're fucking, half in, half out, you know what I mean? And you got a family, you know what I mean? Like, I know, grab as much money as you can. I understand. I get it. I don't know, brother. I just think a middleweight beat a light heavyweight, or probably a heavyweight. When you're not training, right? You're probably walking around a lot more than 205. You were more than 205 tonight when you fucking fought. I know that for a fact. And so was Delice. He was more than fucking 185. You know what I mean? I know Delise trained with John Jones before he fought you for jiu-jitsu. So I know that for a fact. Yeah, and John Jones is just a fucking savage. And talk about savages, right there. Alex Pereira, like, I watched him in glory. Great fucking middleweight champ there, light heavyweight champ. I knew once he come to the UFC, we knew he's going to, a few of us said it, that's the Izzy killer right there. That's the guy who beats Izzy. And Izzy is really good. I think Izzy's going to really make DDP look average just because of the anger that he has. You know, I mean, I don't know where it comes from or whatever, but I know he wants to fucking, pull the plug on fucking DDP. So DDP, if I was you, I wouldn't make a mistake in that fight, dude. Yuri Prohaska, you have nothing to be ashamed of, bro. We like you coming from Risen too, man. Like, because someone comes from a tribe and stuff, and spirituality, and shamans are good people. They fucking give you mushrooms and everything, and DMT and all that shit, and let you, you know, try to heal and humble yourself. So all that stuff, like that you were talking about, is a built-in excuse, dude. You know, you're too good for excuses, dude. You're a fucking animal, dude. That fight with fucking Glover Teixeira, when you choked him out, fucking with like, I don't know, 10 seconds left or whatever the fuck it was. It was a battle. And I respect Glover Teixeira so much too. He's one guy that after fighting John Jones came back, and even Reyes finally came back. You know, he got knocked out like 4 times after fighting John Jones, but he just came back recently. I'm happy for fucking Reyes getting a good win. With no doubt about it either. I think he knocked, I forget who he fought though, but he knocked, you know, a lot of people doubting fucking Reyes. You didn't win that fight, Reyes, but you came really close, really close. The 4th or 5th rounds of the championship rounds, John Jones was in your face the whole fight anyways. He wasn't even training for half of these fights. He didn't train for at least fucking, I don't know, the second 10 of his fucking, he said he would drink every fucking, he go get fucking, you know, on a bender the week before one of his fights after training for fucking 2 months straight or whatever the fuck. But that's what makes John Jones that much even better, because when he was out partying and shit and all that shit, right? Sniffing cocaine, whatever the fuck he was doing, right? He said it to Daniel Cormier. Nothing, you know, he didn't say himself. I know myself, a lot of my fights, you know, at nighttime, I was fucking drinking and sniffing coke too. You know what I mean? So, yeah, something about fucking, I don't know, maybe it's alcohol and cocaine together. I don't know. But, yeah. Pereira is just, you have such a wild style, Yeri, and you hit hard with your kicks, your punches, everything, right? Because they come from weird, unorthodox angles. And for really good mixed martial artists have a problem with you. He's elite. He's been fucking grappling with fucking Glover Teixeira for 3+ years now. So anyone, what do you offer Anthony Smith 100,000 cash? He said, put up 100,000 cash. I'll put the 100,000 cash up. You can get on top of me, and you choke me out, and you fucking, or if I can't get up in a certain amount of time, whatever, fucking 5 minutes or whatever the fuck it is, you know, whoever wins the fucking $100,000. So that's how confident Alex Pereira is in himself. So like middleweight champion in Glory Kickboxing, where all the elite kickboxers came from back in those days, especially. There's still elite kickboxers in Glory, but it's just not set up the way it used to be right now. And it's kind of like boxing. Now boxing goes up and down since the 2000s, and the 80s and 90s and prior were really good, but even then there was some fuckery, but at least the best fought the best. Now it's like we've had a good year last year in boxing. We got a good year ahead of us, thank God, because people are making these fights fucking happen. So, you know, but Yeah, you have nothing to be fucking ashamed of. You both of you guys are war. We knew this was gonna be a good fight. Everyone knew fucking you were gonna come out and try to win. Everyone knew, you know, he's gonna come out and fucking do what he did. Most people knew that actually understand fighting and understand there's levels to this shit and actually fought in their life. Or even if you didn't fight, they understand fighting. They're hardcores. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Pereira is a fucking special fucking fighter. So what makes him a triple? He's a fucking 4-time champ. He's a double champ in glory. He's a double champ here. How can he be a triple champ at heavyweight? So John Jones versus Alex Pereira at the fucking Sphere. Is that what's gonna fucking happen? Because even that could happen because Stipe, he can still fight Stipe fucking 2 months later, John Jones. So you just make his money now, and that's it. And I would love to see him fight Aspinall too. Aspinall wants him that bad. I say be careful what you wish for, Aspinall, because he might humble you. But I do believe Aspinall has what it takes to be a heavyweight fucking champion and a fucking, you know, and a dominant one, actually. I think Curtis Blaze has it. If he becomes a champion, he might fucking even get better, I think. But it's going to be pretty hard to beat him or John Jones or Aspinall. I think those are in Curtis Blades. Trying to think who else at heavyweight. No. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else that's elite. You know what I mean? Yeah, Aspinall, you're definitely elite, but John Jones is elite. He's got that dark side to him. Like, I got demons, you know what I mean? I got bad temper, like, and fucking, I don't know. It's just that little bit of crazy you gotta have, you know what I mean? Like like Mike Tyson had, you know what I mean? Like a bunch of fucking guys that, like Marvin Hagler, when he went into the ring, he turned into a different human being. He remembered some shit in his fucking childhood that he didn't like. But outside the ring, Marvin Hagler was a fucking class A+ person. I met him one time, just shook his hand. I didn't talk to him very long at all. Is that Petronelli's gym, actually? But I heard he even had some demons, you know, drinking and fucking, you know, drug, you know, it's just normal. You know, some people go through that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I heard, allegedly. But he had fucking discipline. And that's what John Jones has, too. He fucking trains hard. You know, he'll fucking study you. Just like fucking Hagler did and the Petronellis did. So 9-3 this week, 3 perfect, almost 600 points. Not bad. I think I get my second degree black belt whenever they fucking redo these Monday or whatever the fuck. Okay, so let me see, guys. Yeah, okay. All I have to do is just go right at me. All right, so that was UFC 303 real quick. Last night, shout out to fucking proboxtv. Good card, man. Good card. I think I got all these right except for one. First fight, Benjamin Johnson defeats Michael Williams. That was round 1. Yeah, that was a quick fight. It says 8 p.m. starting time for proboxtv. If I knew it started fucking 6:30 or something, or 7 or whatever the fuck it started, I would have been, you know, at 6:30 or 7. I gotta figure out how the fuck Probox fucking does it so I can keep doing that fucking cards bi-weekly. Jordan Roach defeats Luis Domingo Hernandez via 4th round decision. This is a good fight. See, these are all up and coming talent. Roach, I seen film on you, and I didn't see no film on you, but I did see your record, and that's how I made my decision. I seen both you guys fight. I seen film on both you guys. And I think he's Michael Williams is a fucking he's lost like 5 fights or something in a row, I think. And I think his record's like more losses than wins, or it's not too good. But someone sees something in him, or he just won't give up. You know what I mean? And you always need fighters like that to test younger talent. You know what I mean? But good job, round 1 KO, TKO, 4th round decision. Joy Roach, you got the fucking rounds in, and you Domingo Hernandez, right? Trayvon Marshall defeats Luis Sanchez. I'm not gonna try to say your middle name, brother. Luis M. Sanchez. I thought you fought a good fight, Sanchez. You're a tough dude. But that's 6 rounds, man. Fucking the sniper. Show why they call him the sniper. Fucking great fucking boxer, man. Nothing to be ashamed about, you know, fighting at the highest levels. And Probox TV, they bring in good fighters. There's 3 ex-champions working the fucking, that's 4 actually, through the week. You know what I mean? Through podcasts and everything, and promotional marketing 101. There's 4 champions there. You know what I mean? So they speak their mind. They know what the fuck they're talking about. And if you do good in Probox TV, they're always gonna call you back. You know what I mean? Eric Hernandez defeats Johnny Hernan. Godoy via 4th round decision. This is a good fight. I think this is one I think this is, yeah, I could have been fucking commentating these fights. I don't know what the fuck happened. This is when I started watching the card, right? This is when I started not when I started commentating, when I should have fucking been on an hour earlier, whatever the fuck it was. Greg Outlaw defeats Isidoro Coriel. KO TKO at 238 of round 4. The Samurai, that's his AKA sharpshooter. Do both of you guys? Oh, sniper, all right. El Guapo, I like it, dude. Unbelievable. I think some other people have that one, but it's kind of funny. Great Outlaw defeats. Yeah, this one. What was it? Round 4 KO. I think it was a 6-round fight or an 8-round fight. Greg Outlaw, good job. There was something about Curiel. What was it? I don't know if I remember. I'll say something, but just get back in the gym, dude. No big deal. This fight, Rios versus Romero. She's a ex-kickboxer, or I think she still might kickbox, actually. Actually, we'll check, because this wasn't a fucking bad fight. I thought she actually won this fight. And even the commentators thought she might have won it before they, called out the winners. Let me see. What is she kickboxing? Kickboxing, I mean. I just want to see. So, EUBC Elite Men's and Women's Championships, European Games, boxing. But I don't see her kickboxing record here. Yeah, I don't see her. Dan Miller is 43 today. Happy birthday, Dan Miller. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't show where she kickboxed because it says all boxing. Yeah, I don't know. Regional fighter will become eligible regionally. This fighter will become regionally ranked following the completion of their first MMA bout. I know she, boxing and kickboxing. See, foundation style kicks in boxing and kickboxing. Give a name. Where the fuck was she born? Spain. Yeah, Spain. 10-6 pro boxing record, 0 losses. She was pretty tough, man. No doubt about it. She was pretty fucking tough. And Rios, good job. You hung in there and stayed cool, calm, and collective. I think she was just more, aggressive. And she wasn't like, her technique with boxing wasn't really great, but it was definitely kickboxing worthy. You know what I mean? Insight, what's happening, dude? How you doing, brother? You're in Spain right now? Good for you, dude. Just getting up. Good for you. I was just talking about this kickboxer last night that boxed in Probox TV last night, brother. Hope you're having a good time out there, brother. Hope your hand's doing better too, bro. You watch 303? Or are you gonna just getting up, so you didn't fucking watch it. But I hope you fucking check it out, bro, if you didn't see it. It's fucking really good. I mean, it was good, you know what I mean? There was a couple fights that fucking the judges suck. And I thought the guy was better than it would have been, but even with the changes, but Ortega fucking stomach ache or something, Ige coming in and doing good. It was pretty fucking cool. Saw highlights. Oh, okay. My buddy's cousin was Spanish national champ boxing. Yeah, brother. Absolutely, brother. Kickboxing. We watched K1 today. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Spain's beautiful, dude. I hope you have fun there, all right, brother? I hope you have fucking fun, my man. From fucking New Jersey. North Jersey. Straight out of Jersey. Brick City. A lot of Italians in Jersey, just like here in fucking Quincy and Boston. And Springfield and Brockton, all over the place. Paisans are everywhere. But mostly on the northeast coast and down New Orleans. There's a lot of Sicilians down there. And fucking Florida too. And even in Ohio, actually. So let me see. Yep. So I guess, I was not, I think I was 9-1. Yeah, I was 9-1. I'm just showing them all my picks in sight, like my fucking wins. I was like 93 fucking 92, 91% last night. In boxing, I'm like 95% fucking in the past 3 years on fucking July. Will be 3 years on Tapology. I got my black belt with 1 stripe. I should have my 2nd stripe by Monday when they redo this. So let me see. What was I? Out of 8 and 9, 3 perfect. And I commentate these Pro Box cards. Last night I did 4.5 hours. Martinez, really tough kid. This kid's an up and coming. He has really fucking heavy hands. Really fucking good boxer. Fucking knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. Doesn't waste punches. Carlos Gongora, fucking warrior, did not give up. Kept fighting. Carlito's Way is his AKA. I love that. Remember me, Benny Blanco from the Bronx? Yeah, that was fucking a good fucking warrior. You refuse to fucking go down, and not get up. So, good for you for fucking fighting back and walking through the fire. Even though Lester Martinez is just a little bit, I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of people, not just you, dude. Honestly. McCurry, Lamont Roach, you looked really fucking good in there, bro. I had my doubts, bro, because that loss right there, that one loss that you have. But this kid was undefeated, and dude, you gotta learn how to throw punches straight, brother. Straight. And learn how to fucking move laterally. Just not being in front of a guy the whole time, in front of your opponent, and not moving your head. And even though you did move your head, but shore up your defense, but definitely shore up your offense and your punching power, kid, because you're going to be fucking, I don't know, you probably have slurred speech and stuff, brain farts and shit, like a lot worse than me. But my fucking cluster aches are really bad. I get like once a day from my, landing on my head. But other than that, in my back, you know what I mean? I don't use that excuse at all because I train fucking really hard for my mental, or I would fucking be 325 fucking pounds again than I was for like a year and a half, 2 years, whatever the fuck it was. It was like one or 2 years tops. I let myself go. But yeah, you don't want to be like that, dude. Trust me. You don't want to go through those things. You gotta move your head more. You gotta fucking throw straight punches, not just punches like this, big fucking wind up punches that kind of telegraphed, man. It's just, I don't know. Lamont Jr., you're elite, dude. And the fuck did you guys fight at last at 130? He said, ain't one at 130 that wants to come fucking get the smoke. Or wants to come get some. I'm here. And I'm sure you're going to fucking get some people that want to fight you that are in the top fucking 5 or 10. You know what I mean? He won the WBA World Super Featherweight title last night. So he's going to have some mandatories. Unify those belts, brother. But it's going to be tough at 130, bro. Inoue, I would love to see Lamont Roach Jr. fight Inoue or Espinoza fight Inoue. Because I think Inoue is that good. He hits really fucking hard. That's the only problem you're going to have with him, Lamont Roach Jr. But Lamont Roach Jr. seems to get better and better and better. He looks better every fight I see him. You look really good, brother. Because this kid was putting pressure on you, but you can see there's levels to this shit. There's levels to throwing hands. There's levels to everything. And it's there's levels to fighting, though. Like, that was perfectly shown in the Alex Pereira fucking Yuri Prohaska fight. Like, I already knew that was going to happen, but Prohaska definitely could have won. You know what I mean? MMA, you never fucking know. But I thought Cub Swanson, inside, if you're still listening, do you think fucking Cub Swanson fucking won, dude? Because I feel so fucking bad for that guy. He fucking did, and I thought Arlovsky won too. I thought they should have gave him the win and fucking maybe he would have retired and fucking swim off into the sunset, you know. But yeah, I thought those were two fucking horrible calls. I think there was one more too. Yeah, so 8 predictions. 8 out of 9 in boxing last night. And tonight, did I even pick any fights tonight? No, I didn't. It would have showed up on here. But, yeah, I just... Probox, I'm going to fucking TV and Probox promotions. I'm going to promote and commentate because this up-and-coming talent. And there's some fucking veterans trying to make another run. You know what I mean? So I'm always going to fucking, promote them and tell people to fucking subscribe to their fucking YouTube channel and, get the Probox app and all that stuff because you got 3-4 ex-champions there fucking commentating and doing all the social media. And they speak their fucking minds. You know what I mean? And just because they're ex-champs doesn't, they'll always be champions. You know what I mean? And the fucking boxing archives, which is, history goes back deep. So 8-1, 3 perfect, on boxing. You know what I mean? It's just what I do with boxing and MMA. My picks are fucking better than fucking sub fucking par. Believe me, better than a lot of fuck. But I think they say 52% in Vegas or 53%. What percentage is an expert? Is it an expert or something? I don't fucking know about that one, but I do know mine's bigger than 53. But yeah, 1,485 wins, 1,043 losses in 3 years. Will be July. I forget what day. It says it right here. Yeah, July 7th, 2021. Yeah, July 7th of the summer. It'll be 3 years. But I know people who've been here for a year on me, 2 years, 3 years on me, don't even got their black belt yet. So past predictions, 68%. First degree black belt, next belt, 4,732 points. But I already got a lot of those points already. Let me see. Oh, yeah, PFL last night, 9 out of 11. That's only because there's a lot of Bellator fighters in there. And I know fucking Insight's a huge fucking Bellator fan. And I am too. I like Bellator a lot. I like Scott Coker, the owner. I like the champions. I like the top 3, top 5 fucking in every division. I think they're all really good. Brendan Longain Lung Name. I always get your last name wrong, dude, but really tough kid. Defeats Justin Gonzalez. KOTKO at 334, round 2. I didn't even watch these. Yeah, I didn't even watch these fights. I was fucking watching fucking Probox TV, and but I made picks on because I knew they'd be easy picks, and I was right. For some reason, you know, there's levels to fight, and you know who's good and you know who's not. I hope they give my buddy Justin Travis the Outlaw Demko. I hope they're giving him a spot in fucking Dana White Contender Series or a bump up to another promotion where he makes a lot more fucking money. That kid's got 9 fights in a row with fucking first round stoppages in mixed martial arts in the regional scene in Boston and in New England. You know what I mean? So he deserves it. You know what I mean? If you win 10 fucking fights in a row or 9 fights in a row, you should fucking get a fucking shot at a big promotion. You know what I mean? He's a tough kid. He boxed. He fucking he wrestled and does jiu-jitsu with Lazan, the Lazan brothers down West Bridgewater, and trains up in New England. Cartel once in a while too, and he trains at a bunch of gyms. You know what I mean? So he gets knowledge from everybody. He's just a really good person, very knowledgeable fighter, and young and fucking hungry, and a fucking class act too. He'll be on the podcast again shortly, actually. A friend of his died. You know, prayers go out to you, my brother. We already talked about that, brother. I've lost so many. It's so hard. You know what I mean? Everyone grieves differently, and I miss all my 70+ friends that have passed from fucking violence or fucking drug addiction or whatever, right? I miss every single one of them. It was never easy, you know what I mean? It was always hard. Like, I always, you know, thought the more you go to, like, it wouldn't be as hard, but it is fucking hard. 9-11. So I was 9-2 on this card. That was a perfect pick, right? Second round knockout. Logan Storley, I kind of figured he was going to win this one. KO. It was a decision, though. Parklet, nice. Luka Parklet, good fight. I mean, he went to a fucking decision. Obviously, he fought well, right? Magomedov, Umalatov defeats Brendan Ward via submission at 3:43 of round 1. Brendan Ward, I know you're a tough kid, right? But I just knew this guy's a fucking animal, and they just get that fucking endurance, strength, and you know, once they get on you, backpack, you know, fucking, they're trying to smash you or finish you. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of Russian fighters that are just trying to sit there and fucking lay and pray. You know what I mean? That's not what they train for. They train to fucking smash the shit out of you. That's what I train to fucking do. Like, well, you know, that's the mentality you gotta have. You know what I mean? And Bo Nickel, I think, is that way. I know John Jones is that fucking way. He gets you on the ground. He's trying to fucking break your arm, break something, or break your fucking face. Or Khabib. Khabib gets you on the ground. He's trying to smash the shit out of you. Gabriel Alves. Braga defeats Bubba Jenkins. Bubba Jenkins, I love you, brother. And usually I take you, but you know, the last fight I seen you in, you just look like I don't know. Just looks like maybe on a slight decline, or maybe having some problems in your life. Maybe having some fucking, like, you know, fucking problems in your fucking personal life. You know, but you definitely got skills, dude. I know you're a fucking savage, dude. No doubt fucking about it. Braga, I just said, you know, give him a shot, because you what's it called? Like, your momentum ain't going very well right now, Bubba Jenkins. And but if anyone could come back and start doing well again, it's you. You know what I mean? And you're getting up there in age too. I think you're 40 or something like that. I don't think age means nothing. Honestly, I really don't think it does. But when you're taking a lot, you know, been in a lot of wars and fucking left the pieces of your soul in the cage or in the ring or whatever the fuck on the streets, whatever, it's going to take a lot out of you. Gonna take a lot out of you. Lorenzo Larkin defeats. Yeah, this is the only reason I made these picks because I watched these guys for for years. Lorenz Larkin, defeats Alan Dominguez. Dude, you got gray hair. Like on my face, I grow a little bit of gray hairs. But on my hair, my top of my hair, like on my head, I don't grow a lot of gray hairs at all. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Yeah, was this a knockout? Yeah, knockout first round. How old are you, Alan? Fucking Dominguez. How old are you? 96. Okay. Oh, you're 2 years younger than my daughter. So you're 27. Yeah, you're fucking dude. Yeah, don't worry about 11 and 7. Maybe you should be a little bit worried. Yeah, just go work on what you're fucking not good at. That's all. Just believe in your fucking self, man. Or use that money to fucking start another business or something, bro. Good job, Lorenz Larkin. Shamil Musaev defeats Murad Ramazanov. Yeah, two Russians going at it. Had this one picked wrong. The Silent Assassin. Yeah, round two, probably. I didn't see the fight, so it's probably a TKO smashing on the ground or a fucking KO. I don't know. I didn't see it, but two Russians fighting each other. Something's gonna happen. Kai Kamaka the third defeats Pedro Cavallo via third round decision. I had that one right. Andrew Kreshkov defeats Gorty Yamauchi. I'm sorry about your first name, Yamauchi. I know who you are. I know you. I know your name is pronounced. I'm just not pronouncing it the best. Had that one right. Decision. I knew the Spartan is a tough kid. But I know Japan's making a rise in a lot of one championship Muay Thai, MMA over there in the UFC here. I think all over Japan is coming because of Inoue and a lot of good boxers are coming out of fucking Japan right now, and friendship with Japan. You know what I mean? We do have a fucking Marine Corps base over there. We got other bases over there. From what I know of, I know for sure we have a Marine Corps base over there. So yeah, we just have we're allies, But yeah, they have that good mentality, death before dishonor, you know what I mean? They would rather go to sleep before fucking they tap or fucking give up on themselves. Timur Khrizriev defeats Enrique Bazola. And you know what? I was going to take Bazola, but I knew this guy's like a fucking wolf, this guy right here. And, guys, when you're dealing with Russians in mixed martial arts, you got to really train really fucking hard. You got to train hard as they are, and you got to drill technique over and over and over and fundamentals over and over and over and over again. Oh, you're never going to beat them. You might get lucky. Not you personally, Basil. I'm just saying American fighters and every other fucking country out there. You want to be elite, you got to fucking train harder than everyone else, and you really got to fucking eat, sleep, and breathe fucking fighting. Bottom fucking line, man. 3-round decision. Good job, Basil. At least you went the distance, man, Gracie. So I know this Gracie, I think he had some fucking personal issues, or is that the one in the UFC? I forget. But anyways, I just had a funny feeling he was going to win this fight because, a little inconsistent with his wins and stuff. So I just had a funny feeling he's going to win this fight. Got him right, too. Brett Johns, I thought you were going to win this fight. But Tyler Diamond, I guess he looked pretty good last time I seen him fight. I just wanted to see him fight someone that's, been around a little bit longer and test them, you know what I mean? And Brett Johns, you know, back to the drawing board, my man. But I got most of these right. 9 and 2, 3 perfect, 575 points. So yeah, not bad. I mean, fucking yeah, not bad at all, right? What the fuck? Let me see. 9 and 3 on UFC 303, right? That's pretty damn good, right? 8 and 1 in boxing last night, and 9 and 2 on PFL. And I like Bam tonight. I said that earlier. So, you know, while we were watching all these fights, 303 and K1 and fucking boxing, I was watching Top Rank Boxing too. So, the reason I wasn't watching dazn is because there was only like one good fight on that I wanted to see, if any, because it was just I only like elite boxing unless they're amateurs and like guys coming up with talent. You know what I mean? I just like to see them fight, like Golden Glove, you know, nationals and shit like that. Olympic fucking boxing I like to watch. You know what I mean? Up and coming fighters that are really good already. You know what I mean? But I don't like seeing fucking like low level promotions in boxing, because then it's unless it's for charity and shit, then it's all right, I guess. But there's levels to fighting. We all know it. You know what I mean? That's why we watch the UFC, you know, a lot of us. But I don't mind the regional scene. The more and more this guy Isha, this kid Isha, really good kid. He commentates a lot of the regional scene, and he's right. There are a lot of good fucking promotions out there and really good fights. I mean, you know what I mean? They just go in there and try to kill each other, which we all like to see. You know what I mean? We all like to see it, and we all like to do it too. Some of us love the fucking fight. You know what I mean? Some people just are fascinated by fighters. You know what I mean? It's like what's it called? Like media. It's like a lot of media never fought ever in their life, and it's like it's just really strange hearing the questions they ask. It's like it's frustrating, you know what I mean? But you know, they're fucking trying their best. I'm not gonna give them the people shit at all. Like, you don't have to be a tough guy to be a good fucking commentator or media, but just ask fucking questions that the hardcore and the fucking fighters out there are gonna fucking want to hear. You know, you gotta have some fucking journalism, right? Isn't that fucking about asking the tough questions and not being scared of the person, you know, just because they're a fucking, they chose to become a pro fighter? Fucking, I had all the skills in the world go pro. I just fucking had to make a lot of money for my wife and fucking dog. There was no way I could fucking do both. Like, I would have been fucking, like, you have to eat, sleep, and breathe fucking fighting. I definitely wasn't going into boxing to lose. I just went and fucking sparred and fucking trained. You know, it was great training, fucking 4 or 5 days a week. You know what I mean? That's what I love to fucking do. I just love to do it. You go from lifting weights, hitting the bag after lifting weights, and then training with really good fucking trainers and around a lot of good boxers, you know what I mean? Which have, you know, a lot of them are my friends that I grew up with. So yeah, it was something I just wanted to fucking always do. And I always felt better with boxing training. I still do fight train to this day, boxing and fucking a little bit of martial art, you know, fucking techniques and shit and fucking fundamentals. That's it. Like, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? But I definitely train just for mental, you know what I mean? Mental reasons. So I'm always, you know, mentally ahead, you know, and get it done, you know, get all my work done before like 10, 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, when you start businesses and you learn the technology and everything, because I was always working. I never had time to learn all this stuff. You know, I just have a lot of data in my mind, and like, I got so much shit I got to do right now. A lot of personal things in my life, and not only that, I can't be watching a bunch of fights every fucking week because it's taking time from the businesses that I'm fucking starting, and you know, from you know, that's time I could be working on my third album and you know, making that a masterpiece, because it's gonna come out fucking a lot better than average, and that's all I cared about in my first 2 albums. Just as long as they were better than average, because I always said I was gonna make an album, and I did it. You know what I mean? While I was working, busting my balls all week. You know what I mean? Fucking banging and fucking was it 19 miles of railroad track in between tunnel jobs for 133 laborers union. Anytime we didn't have work in the tunnels, Sanogs, you know, I was one of the guys that was good friends with Cirillo and Tommy Williams, rest in peace over there, business managers, and they'd always give me work, you know what I mean? And I was in go with my union at the time because the clowns that are running it now are just fucking, and believe it or not, I think 2 or 3 of the brothers and nephew, I think, are on the executive board, and yeah, they're kind of cowards too, because they haven't even stuck up for their own brother and their own fucking family. So they're kind of fucking cowards. So I'll say that right to their fucking face, just like I'll say it to the fucking the new businessman. He's probably a fucking confidential informant for the fucking feds. Because my old business manager wasn't a fucking, well, he's a felon now, but he wasn't a felony when they charged him for the felonies and the fucking crime. He wasn't even a criminal. He wasn't even a criminal, and that's really the truth. And yeah, ego, fucking prosecutors have egos, definitely. By promotion. All right, just to prove to people real quick, and I want to say something real quick about fucking what's been going on lately in fighting. So, all right, Bellator, 239. Now, listen, I didn't really know how this worked the first, fucking 6 months or whatever. I should have never been picking some of these fucking promotions. And after around 50 fights or something like that, LFA, what's this one? Resin, 32. I knew who was elite over in Resin, and I was picking guys I had no idea, how good they really were. You know what I mean? So that I learned my lesson after the first 6 months. So if I just pick with the boxing promotions, UFC, Dana White Contender Series, and Bellator, and like elite boxing, elite fucking mixed martial arts, I would have been fine. I'd be doing a lot fucking better. But if you go with math out there, it's very simple. 239 on Bellator, MMA out of 382 predictions, 239 and 143. That's 62.6%. It says it right there, right? Dana White Contender Series, 139 predictions, 73 and 66, 52.5. That's better than Gianni over there on ESPN. And it's only going to get better, believe me, because last year I did better than fucking the first fucking year I picked. LFA, 30 and 26. That's horrible, you know what I mean? But yeah, for 56 fights, that's not that great. I'll never pick LFA again, even though I like LFA. I don't follow LFA enough fucking to know who's fucking elite and who isn't. I know maybe 2 or 3 tops in LFA right now that are pretty good. One championship, I do know who the elite mixed martial artists are over there. Obviously, Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse. He's in my top 5 of all time. GOATs. But it's hard to even call him, say top 5 GOATs, because every generation, right? But he's fucking really good. And I think I'm pretty sure he's still going to keep fighting. Maybe he'll fight. I think he might have like a fight or 2 left on his one contract, I think. But Demetrius Johnson, yeah, is a fucking animal. 56 and 45, 55.4%. And I don't even pick one hardly ever. Only when they, Raw Tank, Fair Tax, like all these guys, and really elite women too, and really good Muay Thai fighters, and the really good mixed martial artists, which there's about 5 of them over there that are really good. I really believe one should just stick with Muay Thai, kickboxing, throw some kickboxing in there, and they call it grappling over there, but it's really BJJs. I just really think they should stick with Muay Thai and throw some kickboxing in there too. That's fine too, because we always use some elite kickboxing. 22 and 10. RFF risen 22 and 10, 68.8%. UFC 1,498 picks, 822 and 600 and wins, right? 822 wins, 676 losses, 54, so 55%, right? But that's not including Bellator, Dan White Series, LFA, PFL, risen. So my MMA record is more like 60%. All right. It's more like 60, maybe even a little over that. All together with all the promotions. Horrible fucking judging too. You know what I mean? That's the fucking real problem. Boxer. I don't know what Boxer is. I don't know. I only picked one fight from there and 0-1. So I got 0% there. But Boxing Stars, 4-1, 80%. Canelo Promotions, 5-1, 83.3%. Yeah, boxing is just really easy for me. Craig Thompson boxing. Craig Thompson boxing. I'm trying to remember that fucking 100%, 1-0. Golden Boy Promotions, 16 fights, 12-4, 75%. Japan Boxing Commission, 10-1. I guarantee at least 9 of those were in your way. 90.9%. Japan. No, I can guarantee at least 5 of those were fucking, or 6 of them were, 5 or 6 were in your way. Matchroom Boxing, because it's only been the last 3 years in July. So I think Inouye's fought about 5-6 times since then. So it's like 5-6 times. Matchroom Boxing, 22 picks, 14-8, 63.6%. Mayweather Promotions, 1-0, 100%. Miura Boxing, 1-0, 100%. MVP Most Valuable Promotions, 0-2. I don't even know what Most Valuable Promotion is, honestly. What promotion? No Limit Boxing, 1-1, not 50%. Queensberry Promotions, 39 fucking picks, right? 28-11, 71.8%. RCC Boxing Promotions, 4-2, 66.7%. Road to the UFC. Why is that on this? All right. Road to the UFC, 4-5, 44.4%. Which I don't pick that no more, obviously. Supreme Warrior Fight League, 3-1, 75%. All right, so TGB Promotions, that's boxing, right? 28, right? Picks, 21-7, 75%. Team Ellis Boxing, 2 picks, 2-0, 100%. Top Rank, 44 picks, 31-13, 70.5%. Trilla Fight Club, 6 picks, 4-2. One of those losses is taking Evander Holyfield over Vitor Belfort, but I didn't think Holyfield was that fucking. I didn't think age caught up with him that quick. You know what I mean? So 66.7% on Trilla Fight Club. Usyk 17, 1-0, 100%. So that's mostly boxing, and that's all the fucking elite boxing. All the elite boxing fucking promotions. I'm trying to think what one is Probox. Yeah, I don't know what one is Probox. Let me see. It's gotta be no. Yeah, I don't even know what one is. Maybe it'll pop up on Monday or whatever. Let's see. So what's the UFC? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so there's all my yeah. So there you have it, man. Like it's, and listen, by no means is Tapology, some of the best fucking MMA picks in the game, no doubt about it. In the group I pick with, every card, UFC card, they're all really good. You know, at least fucking 2/3 of them are fucking really good fucking fight pickers. And some of those guys don't fight all the time or never fought. You know what I mean? They're all just really fucking hardcore fight fans. You know what I mean? And they fucking pick really fucking good. Yeah, so you could definitely be a great fucking picker out there in fucking elite sports. You know, elite fighting, just because you didn't fight. You know what I mean? That doesn't. You know, I would suggest go out and fucking. You know, if you fear fighting or whatever the fuck, if you're a man with a fucking with a wife and kids, you never fought in your life, you should go out there and fucking learn how to fucking fight, and help you with your fucking insecurities, whatever the fuck. You know, people go through a lot of different things, right? You know, your confidence, all that stuff. That's why I always say training. You know, people talk about people being cringe. If you don't have confidence, you don't have ego. And, you know, I want to get rid of, you know, I still have an ego at 53. I'll probably have an ego at fucking 73, 83, 93. I just think if you don't have confidence in yourself, you're never going to fucking do nothing. You're always going to be average or below, even below average in life itself, in fighting and fucking business and anything. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I've never been average. I've been lucky enough. God bless me with talents. You know what I mean? Fucking athletic. And like I said, I was playing chess in 3rd grade. And pretty soon this year, I will have the 3 kids I played chess with in 3rd, 4th, and 5th and 6th grade. No, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. I'll have them on here. They're all alive. So, and I know they jump on here, no problem. When I start doing more podcasts. That's really what I want to do. But I'll always do at least picks on fucking fights. You know what I mean? And epic music. And I have another channel. I'm going to start putting a lot of content on that one too to help people out, to uplift people. People going through mental health, fucking depression. I know depression's real. That's why I went up to 325 fucking pounds. I didn't give a fuck. Sniffing fucking oxycontins every day and fucking oxycodones and fucking breakthrough pain meds and fucking Xandy bars. Fucking, you know? In a lot of pain. I just said, fuck, you know, I didn't give a fuck. Not that I didn't give a fuck about like my wife and kids or my friends, you know what I mean? I just didn't give a fuck about, I was losing so many friends. I was fucking just, a lot of shit happened all at once. I just didn't give a fuck. I'm like, you know, I was ready to actually fucking go out there and start fucking snapping people's fucking necks, but thank God I didn't, you know what I mean? People in fucking on X, on Twitter, I appreciate you guys. You guys are always fucking watching. I appreciate you people. YouTube too, obviously. Subscribe and like, because it only I'm more than halfway there for my subscribers, and I already got my fucking my time. My time is already in. So, you know, people watch this stuff after a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, more than average people. You know what I mean? More than, you know, for not being a fucking superstar Hollywood fucking actor or a fucking, you know, could have been a pro fighter, easy. I sparred with plenty of fucking pros and was pro in the streets too. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could have been a boxer, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm not going to say that. You know what I mean? But definitely sparred with the best in this fucking state. You know what I mean? No doubt about it when I sparred. And not only that, in amateur boxing, like, I did like 3 amateur fights, fucking charity, 1 in prison in Concord, 91. I wonder if they had fucking cameras in the gym down there when they allowed you to box. I'd love to get the film footage on that one, because I TKO'd that big fucking, fucking looked like a fucking offensive lineman from fucking Nebraska fucking college or something, Nebraska Cornhuskers, whatever the fuck they call it, Nebraska fucking, Oklahoma fucking state, Oklahoma, like one of those Midwestern big white boys, you know what I mean? But yeah, TKO'd them 2nd round. They shipped me out of Concord the next fucking day. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I wish I could get fucking film footage if they have it. I don't know if they had fucking cameras in the fucking what's it, the gym. I have no idea. Downstairs gym, I mean. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Maybe the Ips know in a perimeter fucking security. But I know there's guys there that were fucking there that's seen it. You know what I mean? It was plenty of fucking, there was at least 400 people down there, 600 people out of 5,000 fucking convicts in Concord at the time. They all fucking seen it. They all come up to me and fist bumped me and shook my hand saying, call me the White Tyson. You should fucking, yeah, I do. I have done this. That's, how do you think I fucking beat that fucking guy? Man, look silly. Yeah, size don't mean shit. He was like 6'6", fucking 280, fucking 300 pounds, but wasn't like fat or nothing. Like, just a big kid. But I never seen him training, never seen him fucking hitting the heavy bag, never seen him with the weights, never seen him playing handball. You know what I mean? Never seen him doing shit. So I'm like, I knew exactly how that fight was gonna go. Yeah, size don't mean shit. It's all technique and fucking that killer instinct and the fucking heart and just the mindset. You're never gonna fucking lose anyone, no matter how big they are, how good they are, whatever. It's gotta be your mindset. If you have any doubt, you'll fucking lose. But yeah, I was a fucking I would love to see that one. And the other ones were just charity. Gary the Tiger Boleto down at Eagles Gym in Rhode Island. Really good dude. Paraplegic now, really good fucking dude, man. Good guy. That was for diabetes. And I think I did another one for diabetes. And we did 4 of them. I helped my friend train for fucking for cancer. Battle of the Bay in Quincy. Quincy Bay. What the fuck's it called? It's in Quincy. It's Marina Bay. That's where like all the fucking like Boston sports players that come to Boston, like free agency or whatever the fuck, they get a fucking place there. It's really expensive till they find a house or whatever the fuck. And some people stay there, you know what I mean? Some people just stay there. They only sign a 4-year contract, or some people just stay there, you know, if they're single, or maybe they just like it there because it's pretty nice down there right on the fucking Atlantic Ocean. It's really nice. You know what I mean? And that's right before the Neponset Bridge that goes, that's just a little tiny bridge that goes over the Neponset River that goes right into Dorchester. Quincy and Dorchester are connected. You know what I mean? It's just very simple. Just like and the West Quincy, Southwest Quincy, where I'm from. You go right to fucking through Milton to Mattapan, which is Milton's like fucking 2 miles from West Quincy to, if you just cut through Milton, you'll be in Mattapan in fucking 2-3 miles. And West Quincy goes into North Quincy, and North Quincy goes right into fucking Dorchester, right where the golf course is. So going right through East Milton Square, which is not even a mile long. You know what I mean? That's a half a mile. That's just a half a mile of fucking traffic lights. So yeah, Quincy and Boston are 2 cities connected. And we both have the same area code, 617. That's why it is called 617. You know what I mean? You should be proud where you come from. And some of the most toughest people I've ever met in my life all come from, you know, Massachusetts, fucking Rhode Island, fucking Connecticut, you know what I mean? Fucking even some tough people up in Maine and fucking New Hampshire and Vermont, like people way up there in the northern parts. I don't know many people in the southern parts at all. But yeah, I know some actually I know some people in New Hampshire, some pretty tough people. Probably the toughest fucking Eddie Silva is fucking one of the guys I respect the most and one of my mentors, you know what I mean? Me and him did the last tunnel job together on Castle Island and Salty and North Dorchester water storage tunnel. We're on that job 2009 to 2008 to 2000. No, I was on the Greenbush job, banging in fucking railroad tracks for 19 miles from Braintree to Situate Harbor, 06, 08. So that was 2009 to 2000. 2010 or end of 2008 till 2000, beginning of 2011, something like that. That's when the doctors asked me to fucking sign fucking disability papers. They said I wouldn't be walking 10 years from now. That was back then. I go, you guys don't know me. You don't know. They got, Robert, take the fucking disability. You made enough money in your life. So most people would fucking love this because all your bills will be paid. You'll have enough to pay all your bills. You got another kid that's, you got a kid in college. You got another kid going to college. You'll always be taken care of. You know what I mean? You can't get that in Massachusetts unless you fucking worked. You know what I mean? Unless you worked. And even with my injury alone, if I never worked, I would have never got disability. I would have got SSI, which is like a punk $600 fucking dollars a fucking month. That's fucking. I was making $1,500 take home on a 40-hour week as a tunnel worker for 17 years. So I'm not used to. And prior to that, selling drugs, I was making more than that a week, $600 a week. That's like almost a day, if not more. There's no way I was working for any less. You know what I mean? But yeah, it made sense at the time, and I if you're the head of neurology in Boston, you're really good. You know your shit. And my primary care physician was internal medicine. I mean, them two telling me that, not confident, very confident doctors. I just thought they were right. Maybe I wouldn't be walking 10 years from now, but it's kind of funny. I fucking train 6 days a week, 5 days a week, but I am in a lot of pain after, and I am in pain during. I just fucking, battle through it because I feel better. My mental feels better. I'm more humble. I'm not, I don't know, it's just, it humbles you. You know what I mean? Not every single time, you know what I mean? Because life throws curveballs at you and you get pissed off or whatever. But I just don't act on impulse no more. I just evaluate every situation because when I act on impulse, I don't think things through and I end up getting in trouble. So I got to fucking think things through. Is this guy worth fucking $30,000, $50,000 for a lawyer? That's really the truth. And people, you should think the same fucking way. If you have that same problem, you have that ego, you have that confidence in yourself, and you know what you can do to somebody, it takes more of a minute to walk away. It really does. That's really the truth. And someone tells you that ain't the truth, they're fucking insecure. They can't fight, or they're just fugazi. They're plastic. There's a lot of fake people out there, man. A lot of fake people out there. I'm sure people know this. I know people know this. The real ones do anyways. But it's all about uplifting people and trying to, I watch fights. I watch fights because I've been watching fights since I was a young kid. I love watching fights. Everyone knows where they were when they seen certain fights happen. You know what I mean? It's like historic, It's historic. It's our culture, you know what I mean? And there's nothing like a boxing, especially boxing history. It goes so far back in America, you know what I mean? Even though we're a young country, 400 plus years, boxing history is just fucking off the charts, man. A lot of tough son of a bitches, a lot of motherfuckers that were just revolutionized and the evolution of boxing is just like MMA now, over 30 plus years now in America, right? It's just evolved in every country too. It's just evolved and evolved and evolved. I think Jiu-Jitsu started in Japan, and the Gracies went over there or someone else, and fucking brought it to fucking Brazil and then they fucking mastered it, and then fucking Brazilian the Gracies came over to America and others too, I'm pretty sure, and taught to the American fucking people. And now America, fucking Gordon Ryan's the best fucking guy on the planet. Guy from fucking Texas. Well, he lives in Texas, you know what I mean? But the guy's fucking makes millions of dollars every year, fucking submitting people and fucking just beating people like easily. He's really fucking good. And he deals with a bunch of fucking health issues in his stomach and stuff like that. The guy trains 365 days a year and shit. They're just savages. And his coach is really good too. Yeah, they a day off of them is a light day. Yeah, just go easy. Just drill a couple things and fucking just go easy. That's a fucking day off for them. So it obviously works. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was definitely overtrained the past 5.5 years. So now I'm just gonna fucking train a lot smarter. You know what I mean? A lot smarter. And I have been, but it's just I think I overtrain. I think that's why I stayed sick as long as I've been. They just overtraining and training while you're sick. Usually it's a good thing when you're younger. You sweat it the fuck out of you or whatever you have. But I don't think it was like a virus or anything or a flu. It wasn't. Just a lot of congestion and just feeling like no energy. And that's not me. I always have energy. So it's just I wake up with energy every fucking day, and I'm blessed. But yeah, it was like for a month. So when Pfeiffer said that, I can definitely verify there's something going around for like a month or 2 or a couple weeks or 3 weeks or whatever the fuck it is. You know, everyone's a little bit different. You know what I mean? And I hardly ever get sick. So when I do get sick, I get it bad. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be away for about a week. On content wise, but I'll make a couple shorts every day or whatever, or a short day. And if I can do content this week, I will. But when I come back, if I'm gone for a week or 2 or whatever the fuck it is, right? It'll be short amount of time. I'm coming back full steam with a team, and we're gonna get fucking, educate people. We're gonna fucking we're gonna do very well. We'll do very fucking well. So I'm gonna promote it. I know MAGA, I know business like the back of my fucking hands. I just got so many business things going on, ideas, and not only that, a team. I'm building a team. I've been building a team of business associates and investors, and we'll just talk every morning for fucking a half an hour, and I'll make sure everything gets fucking done. That's what I fucking do. And yeah, a lot of good things, a lot of great fucking things. Now I'll be able to help people with really good paying jobs where they don't have to kill themselves, but just be competent. That's it. And if they have any fucking problems, with customers or anything on the job, anything, whatever the fuck it is, because it's not just one business, it's 5, 6, it's 5 businesses right now, but it'll be 10 by next year this time. But 5 different businesses and an album I'm making right now. So it's a lot of shit I got to do. And I can't, I got to take a week off or a couple of days away from this. And, and I'll still watch fights, but only elite fights. And for the next couple months, because I got fucking a lot of shit to do. And not only that, I got to fucking eliminate some more people from my life, because that's what I've been doing the last 6.5 years. And yeah, I gotta eliminate certain people because people are fugazi, and I don't like fugazi people. I like real motherfuckers, not fucking fake, fucking phony people. And it's just, and it's a lot of personal fucking things too. There's some fucking personal things, and that's just fucking shit I gotta deal with. That's just part of life. But you'll never hear me crying about that shit, tears or anything. It doesn't make you a weak person to cry if you're a man, because I've cried many times in my life. Only tears of joy and sadness when friends died and families died, you know what I mean? Even in-laws, I've cried, you know what I mean? I've cried for them, I prayed for them, you know what I mean? It doesn't make you less of a person as a man to cry. It means you have morals. It means you have a good fucking heart. But you'll never see me looking for sympathy. That's why when I got sober and shit, 23 fucking almost 24 years ago, stopped drinking on the weekends and all the bullshit, all the chaos, right? It was easy for me because I probably like a rock star, rap star in the 80s and 90s, because I sold drugs, and you get free drugs, you get plenty of money, you know what I mean? It's just being ghetto fabulous, man. You know what I mean? Always having nice trucks, nice cars, nice bikes, nice everything. You know what I mean? Nice clothes, nice everything. Fucking brand new fitted hats every fucking couple of week. Brand new 8 Adidas every fucking week. Like, just fucking brand new Jabos fucking once a month from fucking Jonesy's and Salty. Just always like, you know, easy money, you know what I mean? But I always worked. Even 5th, 6th, and 7th grade, 8th grade, you know, part-time. Even when I was hustling back then, I was still working legal jobs 3 nights a week. You know what I mean? Just so I wouldn't ask my mother or my step up for nothing. You know what I mean? I just don't want to ask nobody for nothing. And selling drugs, it was a personal thing for me. It was like fucking, they took sports away from all of us. And I just said, fuck it. I'll just fucking sex, drugs, rock and roll, and fucking rap and metal and thrash and speed metal and fucking violence and fights and comfortable in chaos. Product of my environment. But I don't use that excuse no more. I was, you know what I mean? I raised 2 beautiful fucking kids. And, you know, I'm very happy where they're at in their life. And, yeah, I'm about to make some big fucking changes in my life. And, I'm looking forward to the second fucking chapter of my life. But it seems like I lived about 4 chapters in my life, you know what I mean? Fucking craziness. But it was all young, you know what I mean? First 25, 26, 27, 28 years of my life tops. Now I smartened the fuck up. Even prior to that, I smartened up a little bit, but once you're in that fucking life, it's hard. It takes a little time to fucking get out of it without selling your fucking soul. That's the main fucking thing. Don't sell your soul. Don't ever fucking fold. If you're in that life, don't ever fucking fold. You chose that life. I chose it too. You know what I mean? You can't ever fold, man. They'll respect you more if you don't fold, believe me. But yeah, boxing, you know, has always had corruption in it, okay? So I expect that from boxing. I seen boxers getting robbed all the fucking time. I see fighters getting robbed all the time in MMA from incompetent judges, and they never have to fucking answer for themselves, ever. The fucking, what's it called? The refs, that's a whole different thing. You can mess up being a ref and be a good referee. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know if, I don't want to even put it out there because I'm not sure. But I've been thinking it a lot lately, you know what I mean? About certain promotions that they're predetermined winners. I know boxing, not every fight's predetermined, obviously, right? But I think I know certain fights are predetermined. And, you know, where else is the promoter? What fucking combat sport? What boxing promotion? What fucking mixed martial arts promotion? What kickboxing promotion? What fucking Muay Thai promotion? What fucking any fucking type of combat, karate, any of it? What promoters, judges, and fucking promoters, judges, and fucking trainers all go out to dinner, and the fucking commissions go out for dinner and drinks the night before fights, a fight card. Well, that happens in boxing all the fucking time. So if fights go to the fucking, like Marvelous Marvin Hagler said, rest in peace. He used to always say it. I can't let it go to the judges ever. I got to finish, motherfuckers. And that's what he started doing. So, yeah, there's corruption. And now I believe it's going on in MMA. I believe it's fucking predetermined fucking winners because it makes the companies more money down the road. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, like, man, if there's a mafia still fucking out there, fucking go shake these motherfuckers down, man. Like, honestly, man. Because I know one thing. I can bring 10 guys down the fuck of it. No bullshit. I can bring 10 guys. I know. I promise you, there wouldn't be one motherfucker that's going to say, if they did say anything, it'd be the worst fucking mistake of their fucking life. I don't know what people fucking think. Only tough guys are in Vegas because that's fucking bullshit. I know a lot of fucking people. I know a lot of connected people. I just never took that oath because I don't take fucking orders. I can promise you that I don't take orders. If it's a job and if it's a it's a fucking, it's part of my fucking, or, a team, because teamwork makes your dream work. I'm a team player, you know what I mean? No doubt about it. I'm very fucking loyal. But, like, I'm just not going to take orders from any man. They got to ask me nicely, Bottom line, you should demand respect in life, people. It's very important. I like to, I don't know, maybe give life lessons, like when I talk about fights and stuff. And, just all the demons I'd fought, and the depression. Depression's real. That's why I gained all that fucking weight to 325. Like, that's real. Not that I was like fucking crying or anything. Not that I was fucking wanting to kill me. None of that shit. Just depression. Like, you don't give a fuck. You care about your loved ones and your peers or whatever, but that's it. Now I'm at the point like I was when I was younger. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I really fucking don't. I'm proven. If people fucking want to talk shit, talk's cheap. But when I run into those motherfuckers, I know who they are. Because people always want to get on your good side. I've helped a lot of fucking people out there. So people always tell me everything. I don't call and ask for nothing. People will just call me after when they're drinking and tell me fucking shit out of nowhere. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I got good people that fucking get in touch with me and tell me, Robbie, stay away from these people. Stay away from these people. They're fucking being watched. And not only that, I think they mentioned your name, and we know you ain't doing fucking nothing wrong. So I'd be careful with who you're fucking hanging with. You know what I mean? So be careful out there, people. I'm telling you, when shit gets real, you'll find out who's real. And I'm proven hundreds of times over. Easy, maybe even more. I'm definitely proven that many fucking times. So it's people that call people like some of the worst things. You call somebody like a stand-up guy. The worst thing you call a stand-up guy is a fucking snitch or a fucking coward or anything like that. Or scared. Never been scared. Never been scared. Never fucking folded. Never fucking brought anybody I've ever worked with. And I've worked with a lot of serious dudes and really good dudes, right? They never went to fucking prison, because of me. You know what I mean? And it's really the truth. It's fucking proven. And I can have people on here that'll verify that. Judges, I can have judges on here that used to be my lawyers. I can have people that I work for come on here and say it. But some of those guys are scared to fucking death. Like I told you, they're not fucking criminals. They weren't fucking. They weren't never felons, but but they want to act like gangsters, so they should come on here and fucking tell the people the fucking truth. Who are these fucking few clowns out there? They're always 6,000 fucking miles away, or they're always fucking think they're insulated and shit, but they don't realize, like, I didn't give a fuck when I fucking, broad daylight, when I walked up the fucking, people right on their fucking front doorstep and dragged them into their fucking yard or whatever, and just gave them a fucking slice of humble pie. I definitely don't fucking, someone ever says something that ain't fucking true about me, they have to deal with me. One day, they have to deal with me. You know what I mean? And everyone should be like that. If you earned your fucking respect out there for decade after decade after decade after decade, right? You should be fucking definitely taking that really seriously. Or, most times people that call people bad shit, right? They're trying to take heat off them fucking selves. And that's proven so many fucking times. My shit's public fucking record, man. Like, honestly, there ain't fucking no whited out fucking areas on my fucking record. It's like, you want to see what you're getting yourself into and what the fucking law things on the DOC things about me? I don't know. That's what you should go fucking do. You should do your fucking homework. And, people get killed for fucking calling people bad words and shit. Like, some words are fighting words. Some words are like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to fuck it. It's like someone fucked with my kids or, anyone I care about and love. Like, I'd go do 10 years for those fucking people. You know what I mean? So, without even hesitating. So, that's just the way I am. And I can't help that, man. I can't help that. I think loyalty is so important. It's such an important fucking character trait. And fucking what else? Humility. Yeah, I was a knucklehead. Yeah, I was too comfortable in chaos. Absolutely. But I definitely didn't fucking sell my soul ever. Like, I couldn't even live with myself. I couldn't even look in the mirror. I don't know how people look at themselves in the mirror every day that are fucking straight up. Like, they fucking glorify rats these fucking days. Like, it's a fucking no-no. It's a no-no, the fucking generation I come from. You know what I mean? It's fucking horrible. And, you know, women will get people in a lot of trouble, too. Especially when they're drinking and they don't even know what the fuck they're saying. They won't. You know, when I drank, I never blacked out. Because I always sniffing coke and shit. I was never blacking out. If I blacked out, I was going to sleep. You know what I mean? In my fucking bed. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I never used drugs as an excuse or any of that fucking shit. Because that's why I won't go to A and A. If it helps people out there stay sober, I'm all for it, right? Go do what you got to do. Methadone, I went on that for 11 months and came right off it. Like when I came off all the pain meds 6 fucking years, 4 months ago, right? I came right off that. Like I said, I don't like taking fucking orders from nobody. So I just feel confident and confident in my own fucking self. So I don't need nobody else telling me what to fucking do. I've already lived enough in life to fucking and I've always been a leader, not a follower. I follow certain friends of mine and mentors because I know they would have my back too, just like I would have theirs. So, you know, I'd follow them to fight 50 fucking 30 fucking 20 guys or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Or sit in a fucking dangerous neighborhood with fucking pistols, fucking for friends of ours that got robbed or whatever the fuck. As a, you know, absolutely done that. You know what I mean? But that was way back in the days, man. Right? But of course, I still do it to this day. If someone fucked with my kids or, you know, people I care about, you know what I mean? I'd always have their fucking backs. Even guys I haven't talked to in fucking years and years and years, I'd still have their fucking back because we had so much good times together. Not only that, I respect them because they taught me a lot of good fucking things in life when I was younger. You know what I mean? Even as an older adult, like I was talking about Eddie Silva earlier, I'd do anything for that fucking guy. If he needed help, I'd be there for him. You know what I mean? There's certain people I'd be there for. And there's younger generation, like my brother's generation, my younger brother's generation. I've helped out, you know, that generation kids. You know what I mean? Younger kids than me. You know what I mean? Like fucking guys that are 7 fucking 10 years younger than me. And I've helped people that are fucking like 10 years younger than me. I've helped people that are fucking 20 years older than me. You know what I mean? 30 years older than me. Always help people. And I always will. You know what I mean? People that are good to me, I'll always be good to them. You know what I mean? But the people that ain't so nice, I believe in karma. I believe eventually, you know, the truck has to meet the little fucking tiny fucking plastic car because that's what it's going to be. You know what I mean? And that's just facts. You know what I mean? I think people need a fucking slap in the fucking mouth and they need to fucking be humbled and they need to have their cards pulled. The ones that think they're tough guys and that have never been proven. They never even been proven. It's like, how can you fucking talk about all this fucking shit when you never even lived it? It's like rappers that fucking, it's like Drake. It's like fucking Rick Ross, ex-fucking sheriff, fucking God, CEO of the fucking prison or county that used to be a piece of shit to the cut. He's a gangster rapper. Fucking Drake, an ex-Disney kid. He's a gangster rapper. Yeah, too many fugazis out there. Vanilla Ice, fucking Ice Baby, clown. You know what I mean? Fuck them all, man. Like, I don't like fake people. I'm sorry, people. And YouTube glorifies rats, cooperators, confidential informants, people that took that fucking oath. You know what I mean? It's fucking horrible, man. And people, you should never in a million years fucking trust a stool pigeon or a fucking person that can't be depended on, man. It's really fucking true. All right, people, yeah, question everything, all right? Especially fight promotions, man, because it's a dirty business. I've always known that anyways. I love, obviously, they put on great fucking shows. They put on great fights. The best fight, the best most times, right? But there's some really fucking shady shit that goes on once in a while. I feel bad for the fucking people who buy tickets. I feel bad for the people who fucking gamble and fucking should have won fucking 20, 50, 100,000. And because of someone's incompetence, or Vegas calling them and say, you got to make this go this way, or whoever the fuck's calling them. Them people need to be fucking, you know, like some old-fashioned fucking neighborhood justice, you know what I mean? And believe me, there's people in America, plenty of savages in America that ain't on the internet. A lot of people, savages I know, like older dudes, would say to me, even a few friends of mine that are around, you know, a little older than me too, just a few years older than me, said, Robbie, I don't know if you should go on there. You know what I mean? Why not? Why? I've never fucking said nothing in my life. I've never fucking brought down no one. Who the fuck are you to fucking, like honestly, right? I don't fucking follow. I lead. You know what I mean? I know business-wise, it's good to have access to 8 plus billion people on the fucking planet, because I'm pretty sure, pretty close to that number, that's fucking, you know, a handheld fucking cell phone. That's basically the fucking internet, right? Or a laptop and iPads and iPhones and Galaxies or whatever the fuck. Everyone has fucking access to the internet. So yeah, that's why I started learning this shit a couple of years ago, taking it really seriously. And I think it's very smart. But there's a lot of people in America that do not go online and do not, maybe they go on YouTube or whatever, but they never leave in comments. They don't even want you to know who the fuck they are. You know what I mean? So yeah, just being honest. People think America's soft. You're fucking making a bad mistake. And people that think white boys can't fight and shit, you're really making an even worse fucking mistake. I don't know what the fucking people are thinking these days, but I don't know. I know every fucking culture can fight. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. And I know in every culture there's people that talk a big game, but definitely can't back it up. And there are people that talk a big game that can back it up, though. So it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Being cringe, being confident in yourself because you know what you've done in your life, that's just noble. That's just like dignity, a person with dignity and a person with fucking honor and self-respect, man. That's like really the truth. And if I was wrong, I would actually admit I'm wrong. I would say I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking knuckler. I was wrong. I've said that a million fucking times. Well, at least not a million. I'd say hundreds of times in my life. Easily, I'd say I was wrong. You know what I mean? But I always remained silent when I was fucking doing illegal things back in the days. You know, take that advice. When your Miranda rights, just say, you know, they say you got the right to remain silent, remain fucking silent. And don't be a wise ass with clients. Unless they stop being a wise ass with you, then you can fucking give it back to them. You know what I mean? Tell them to go fuck themselves too. You know what I mean? But yes or no, sir, I know the routine. Here you go. Put the cuffs on. Because if you know you're wrong, you just fucking go to fucking jail. You bail out 2 hours later. You fucking, you know what I mean? If you didn't fucking default your whole fucking career as a fucking criminal, you know, with a criminal record. Listen, I'm not proud of that shit, but it is what it is, right? All my shit was big boy shit. And I knew exactly what the fuck I was doing. I knew exactly the consequences for it. So I was just lucky. You know what I mean? I was lucky. I never sold my soul. I'm very grateful. The people in my life that seen shit in me that I didn't even fucking, well, I knew it, but I don't know. I was just thinking I wasn't going to live till 30, the fucking life I was living as a teenager. I never even fucking was thinking about 30, 40, 50 years old. No fucking way. I was thinking fucking fights every night, fucking concerts, fucking partying, you know, all the crazy fucking shit. When you hang around with a bunch of fucking savages, it's really true. Even the woman we hung around with savages. The girls like that came down the park with us, you know, as teenagers. They were all fucking crazy nuts. You know what I mean? They love to drink and have a good time too. It's just the way it is. But the 80s and 90s were a lot different from these days. They're similar. similar, right? A lot of the same shit goes on today, right? That's why I always tell people, I don't judge no one. I tell people when they're young, if you're younger, have fun now while you're young, and then try to figure it out. Try to figure it out. Don't live that life for the rest of your life, because it's not going to get you far in life. It really won't. As long as you could, if you have discipline, you could have a drink every night, which I could, but I don't. I could definitely go out and have a couple beers with good people, or a couple drinks, and I wouldn't have no problems at all. I used to do it before my shows on my first 2 albums. I'd have a shot of Crown Royal and a fucking light beer from Miller, or a Bud Light, or any light beer, you know what I mean? And just to take the fucking edge off a little bit. But I wouldn't go to the after parties after. I just don't fucking miss it. You know what I mean? I don't miss partying. But I smoke a lot of weed, and I train. And it doesn't hurt my cardio because I train every fucking day. At least 5 to 6 days a week. You know what I mean? I might bring it down to 5 days. Maybe that's what I'll do instead of. I think I overtrain. So 2 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off. So like Wednesday and Sundays off, something like that. You know what I mean? I think anytime you take more than 1 day off, you kind of start getting lazy. That's what me anyways. I start getting a little stuck, right? I'm like, fuck, I start getting irritable easy. When I train, I don't get irritable easy. You know what I mean? I just let shit roll out my shoulders and never let fucking anyone get to me, or never let nothing bother me and nothing. You know what I mean? That I ain't in control of. And here's the real fucking thing about control, right? We all want to be in control of everything in our lives. Only thing we can control is what we put in our bodies, what we fucking do to take care of our bodies and our mind and our fucking insides, our heart, our brains, our fucking lungs, our fucking livers, our kidneys, all that stuff. That's the only thing we can control. Everything else is in God's hands, or the universe's hands, you know, entities or whatever they are, whatever you believe in. But you can't care what fucking people think. You can never care what people think, because they have no right to fucking judge you anyways. They probably hate their fucking reflection. And when I wake up in the morning and brush my teeth, I'm not like, oh, you're the best in the world. No, I don't think like that at all. But I definitely I like the reflection. You know what I mean? I don't fucking have no fucking regrets, because what happened. You know what I mean? What the fuck? I can't go back and change the past. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely not proud of fucking beating up fucking grown men as a teenager, beating up fucking, you know, people in fucking my 20s and 30s, and even fucking a couple years ago, a guy fucking started acting cute on my fucking, came into my fucking like my fucking sun porch and started acting like a fucking gangster in front of me and my fucking friend. And I actually said it for 2 minutes and said, stop doing that, stop doing that, stop doing that. And finally, I just got up and slapped him in the fucking mouth. He was like, ah! like really stunned him. And he's like, I could see the fear in his eye. I just pushed him into the corner, and I was ready to follow him and start hurting him with some combinations. And he just went right to the ground. He had blood coming out of his fucking head. I'm like, he's like, please, can I get my keys? Oh, you're not a tough guy no more, huh? Please, can I get my keys? Yeah, can I get my fucking glasses? Take it. Fall the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. And I told my friend, come on. He ran out the fucking door. I go, come on back in. Jimmy, he'll come on and fucking tell you, fucking, he was right here. Come on in. I go, you gotta stay here. Tell my wife and my kids, you know, I didn't do fucking nothing. Like I tried not to fucking hurt this guy. And this guy came by without calling nothing. I had a rule since I had kids and shit. My first kid, I said this to my dearest friends: don't ever come by my house without fucking calling, unless it's an emergency, unless fucking like someone died, or you know, you have nowhere else to go and fucking you have no other choice, and it's life and death or something, or it's a really bad thing that happened. You know what I mean? And anyone that knows me knows that's the truth. So yeah, just for him to come over here and then to talk shit, like fucking acting stupid. Yeah, I really tried hard to fucking not hurt that dude. But yeah, just a slap in the mouth real fast is so humiliating. And then fucking I push him into the corner just to like light him up. And he had no fucking balance, obviously, because fucking blood all over the place. I had my friend help me. I thought we cleaned up all the blood off the ground, but when he he didn't even walk out. He crawled out of here. And when my wife and my son pulled in the drive, they seen blood all over the stairs and shit. And my daughter was upstairs. That's the main reason, okay? Because my daughter heard all this shit way upstairs, you know, 3rd floor, right? But where I am right now, it's like connected to the fucking house, you know what I mean? So she could hear it, and she heard, you know, I think she heard me doing what I did to him, you know what I mean? And fucking tell him I should fucking put him in 8 different fucking holes for fucking talking to me like that. And I think my daughter knows because she was around when I was, you know, still a wild dude. So around 3-4 years old, that's when I smartened the fuck up. That's when my wife said, Robbie, you know, Ash is getting older. We can't let her fucking. And my wife didn't even have any problems. She drank on Friday and Saturdays with us and her friends and our friends. We're all friends, right? But she'd always be in bed by 12, and she'd never go for 2-3 days like I did. You know, I was just a fucking wild motherfucker. But yeah, she was always fucking, she's like, no more drinking for me and Ash. And that was the easiest fucking yes ever. Because listening to my wife smart me the fuck up. So people, a little fucking life education there for you. I hope that fucking helps you in some way. Believe me, if you're not scared on the streets, you're not gonna be scared in prison. You're not gonna be scared. You're just not gonna be scared if you're a real motherfucker. But it's definitely not a place you want to be. No one wants to be a fucking have their freedom taken away for fucking 5-10 minutes. Never mind an hour. Never mind fucking years. You know what I mean? Years at a time. You definitely don't want that. Trust me. You know what I mean? But just don't fucking I don't know. Just be smart about your life, man. You know what I mean? Be smart and don't sell your fucking people out either, man. That's the worst thing you can do too. That's bad karma, man. Leave that shit alone. But thank you, people. Sorry about the rants. It's just I feel like I gotta get back and uplift and try to make, you know, give people fucking some good advice. You know what I mean? If you've been there, done that, and some, you should be doing that anyways. I mean, but thank you for the support, people. I see all the 3 places where everyone's watching. I appreciate is one day there'll be fucking, I don't know, 1,000 people or more than 1,000 watching because I'm building a fucking network and with a bunch of different competent people and yeah, some good entertaining things. 3rd album coming. Some good comedy coming, sketch comedy and some shit like that. Some funny shit and some serious shit. 3rd album's gonna be dope. It's already coming out dope. I'm producing it, which is fucking even better. Like, I'm really happy about this album and the business I got coming. I can help some people out there that need good jobs and that deserve a good job. You know what I mean? And they'll get paid really well. You know what I mean? And it's all legal. You know what I mean? And that's the best part. All right, people, have a blessed night. I hope you guys enjoyed the fights fucking this Friday and Saturday, and we'll see what happens. I think there's fights today. I'm not sure. But I'll try to fucking come on a couple times this week, just dial in fucking when I'll be back, or fucking if it's going to be a little longer, if it's going to be a little shorter. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't answer those questions right now, even if I fucking could. There's no way I can. I can't figure it out. I don't know yet. But I won't know by the middle of this week or by the end of the week. So that's why I said I might be off for a week. And even when I do come back, I'm still going to be low-key for about 2 months because I got so many things I got to do business-wise and life-wise, and it's very important to me. And these are goals I have to fucking reach for my own. Anytime I fucking Anytime I make goals, I fucking reach them. You know what I mean? I'm not a procrastinator like other people out there, which there's a lot of procrastinators out there. There's a lot of people that don't deserve where they are. Like, I don't know, they fucking sold their souls, or they fucking sold someone else's fucking, I don't know, they told lies, or they did something, fucking snakes in the grass, basically. But you can't even give them fucking that respect, because at least snakes got respect. You know what I mean? Certain snakes are fucking deadly. You know what I mean? So you got to respect someone that's deadly, right? They got a little bit of respect. You know what I mean? Even though they're snakes, but people are snakes in the worst way. You know what I mean? They'll cut your throat so quick, talk shit about you, two-faced motherfuckers. But when they see you, they'll fucking kiss your ass. They'll fucking give you nothing but respect. They'll turn white when they see you because they know they're fucking wrong. You can see it right through people's fucking soul. I know I can. I can see people's body language. Like, I know when they're nervous. I can look right through their fucking eyes and through their pupils. I can see like through their souls. I can tell when they're scared, or they wish they were anywhere else but fucking looking into my eyes. It's just, I think a lot of people know how to do that. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people have that same fucking, gift of fucking breaking someone mentally and physically. I think a lot of people do. And if you know what I'm talking about, fucking subscribe and like. But even if you don't, just subscribe and like. I'm not an asshole. I'm a good person, actually. I have morals. I really do. Never hurt women, children, and kids, or fucking elderly people. Never. All the shit I did when I was young was big boy shit, and it'll never be nothing but that. You know what I mean? People fucking disrespect me, or my wife, or my kids, or my family, or my loved ones, or my friends that are good people. I'm just never going to allow that to happen. Not on my watch. It's never going to fucking happen. That makes me an asshole. You better really look up the definition of a fucking asshole. Because if anything, that's dignified and that's honorable. And self-respect's a huge fucking thing, man. Make sure you're confident, man. Make sure to stay confident. Always stay ready. Because, I don't know, you should want to beat the odds and prove people wrong all the fucking time. Every single fucking day. That's what you should live for. And always make a lot of money. Try to make yourself rich, not somebody else rich. Or make yourself rich and then help others get rich. You know what I mean? Always try to help out and fucking always try to do what's right. You know what I mean? It's not that fucking hard to do, actually. It really isn't. All right, people. Peace.